can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gonna feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could take.
Hey beauties, happy Saturday. I hope everyone's having, oh, I see everybody's dancing. It's Saturday, we're all gonna party together, right? Because I don't go anywhere. I don't need to. I don't need to go to the clubs. I've been to every club for years. I used to go to club every Friday and Saturday for years. So that part of my life is over. It's about the kids and being here with you guys right now. So we're going to have a little bit of party time. It's not going to be a long live, I promise, because I don't know. I don't know. This is a crazy story, you guys. Are you ready for a roller coaster? Are you ready? Because we're about to go on a roller coaster right now, okay? Hi, everyone. So if you don't know me and if you're new here, my name is Symone. And over on this channel, we do commentary and sometimes makeup, mostly commentary though. And we have some great discussions. Very, very intelligent people in my chat. We keep it classy. Okay. So Make sure you subscribe. Yeah, buckle up your seatbelts. This is gonna be a crazy one right here. Hey, Brandy CMUA. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Goose. Hey, Objection Trickery. Hey, Heather. Hey, Alana. I like that name. Hey, Sparkle. Hey, Nikki. Jersey. Liz. Marie, Felony Melanie, The Best Mama Bear, Sarah, Two Skulls, One Swing, Stranger Clegan, so good to see you. Thank you so much for gifting memberships. You're such a sweetheart. Princess Chicken, Crystal's Tuna, Taco. I like that. Christina, Brenda. Hey, Dave. Technically Sunday, yeah. But if we were at the club, you know, Saturday to Sunday, whatever you want to call it. Basketball Mom, how are you? Hey, Jamie. Hey, Marie. So good to see you guys in here. Heather's Haven. Why is your name? I don't know why your name looks different. It looks darker for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's because I need to lighten up my screen. Hey, Jessica Camel. Ray. Catherine, Town Crier Official. Jill, Selena. Anything for Selena? All right. Hey, Mrs. Bermudez. So thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate you. I never expect a turnout at all. So I thank you guys so much for being here. Yes, it's Saturday and we're about to go on a ride. Okay. So a lot of people have been asking me to cover this story. It is one for the books, this story. Now, I know this influencer because a long time ago I met her. Who did I meet her through? I can't remember who I met her through, but when I used to be an MLM, even when I was coming out of being an MLM, I used to do like videos, probably 3 to 4 videos a week sometimes, depending upon how busy I was, whatever. And who did I meet her through? I don't know. But anyways, Maybay Life has come into my chat a few times. She's very nice. I used to go into her chat. I don't want to say support her because I really wasn't in her Facebook that much, but that's where she started off. And she was always very interesting because she wears like very, very beautiful lace fronts. And if you don't know what lace fronts are, they are wigs. Sometimes I wear lace fronts, sometimes I wear half wigs. It just depends. Nobody ever knows the difference anyway, but it's just what I like. And I think that's what she likes. But I think she may have lace fronts that are made. No, she makes them herself. That's what it's just fascinating to watch her make lace front wigs. And she used to show how she installs them, and she used to have like really, really beautiful, bright colored lace front wigs. And I think that's how she kind of gains her popularity. She's very Southern. May's from the South, and I never really had a problem with her. She was nice. Like I said, she's come into my chat a few times and just said, hey, but I liked watching her. Her life is very interesting. So I'm going to take you down to the roller coaster of Maybay Life. She is here on YouTube, and she is also on Facebook. Most of her platform, I would say her platform on Facebook is bigger, just like Dre McCray. Dre McCray, her platform on Facebook is way bigger than YouTube. Maybay Life started on Facebook, and she gained her popularity on Facebook. She, let's see here. I'm going to share my screen here just to show you who she is. Okay, so right now on Facebook, she is sitting at 849K followers, which is a huge amount. That's more than Dre. She has a lot. She has a huge following on Facebook. So, and then on YouTube, she is sitting at 157K. So that's big too. And she also has a big following on TikTok too. She has a big following on every platform, to be honest with you. So when I used to support her, she obviously, this was a couple years ago, she didn't have nearly, because when I started, here's something that people need to not get confused. I think it's funny when people say, oh, she's been on YouTube for 7 years and she only has this many, subscribers. That's not the way it works. You, just because you're on YouTube, just because you have a YouTube, doesn't mean you're a creator. It's your choice if you want to be a creator or not. I started my YouTube in like 2010, I think, but I didn't start officially making videos consistently until 2020. Okay. That's when I really, really started getting into YouTube and started getting serious about it. Okay. So just because somebody's been on YouTube, when you see creators who you think may have been on YouTube for a long time, that doesn't necessarily mean that they were a creator. You start from the time that when a creator starting to be consistent, that's where you start from. That's when you start counting how many years they've been on YouTube, when they start creating content. Okay. It makes me mad when people say that. Because it's just a tactic that people try to use against you to make you feel like, oh my God, you've been on YouTube for this long and you only have such and such. Girl, bye. That's not the way it works. Okay. So I am going to pull something up for you. I'm going to pull up this picture and I'm going to exit out of here. So this is Maybay Life. This is on her Facebook. Okay, so I'm not like putting anything out there that isn't already out there. This is on her Facebook. Her children are all adults. And she vlogs too. So not only does she make wigs, lace fronts, and she does an amazing job. She's talented. If I have time, I'll show you. Also, she is a vlogger. She cooks. She does kind of a little bit of everything. Okay. One thing I've always liked about Maybay, I'll talk about the positive things first. One thing I've always liked about her is she's very transparent and honest. Her problem is that she becomes so transparent and honest, she gets mad when people actually start questioning her about things. So this is her family. Transparent and honest, she gets mad when people. My bad. I just wanted to make sure you guys could see that. This is her family. So she has 3 kids. These are her 3 kids over here. To the right. That's her son, daughter. Pay attention to her daughter. And then I think that's her youngest son. Okay. Now pay attention to the left. This is Maybay, her girlfriend, and her husband. Okay. So here's something that Maybay is very vocal about. She lives something called poly life. Okay. Poly life is when you have multiple partners when you're married. So you have consensual relationships. You guys know what I mean. Oh, she only has 2? Okay. You have consensual relationships with multiple partners. Okay? That's how it is. So that's what she calls it. She calls it poly life. And okay, so I'm not sure who he is then. He's just a part of the picture. I don't know who he is. You guys can let me know down in the comments below. But okay, so she only has 2 kids, her daughter and her son, and they're both grown and older. And this is her daughter right here. Very beautiful family. And her husband is right here in the front. And this is her girlfriend that's standing right on the side of her. And yeah. So she is very vocal about living something called poly life. And it's just about having multiple partners and having consensual sex with those multiple partners and your husband being okay with that, or vice versa. Okay, so I'm going to exit out of here and tell you a little bit more about Maybe. That's her ex-girlfriend now. Let me listen. I have to take this one step at a time. So if it's her ex-girlfriend now, that it's her ex-girlfriend now. I'm just going to tell the story as I know it, and then I'll let you guys know and inform you on everything that's happened recent. There's a lot of things that went down right now recently with Maybay, and you have to let me get there. I have to walk you guys into this because some people don't know her. So boy, Mom, Tia Symone, her name is Brandy. It's Tati's girl. Oh, okay. It's a lot. It is. It's a lot, and you guys have to let me get there because it's a lot has been going on with her. So what I'm going to do right now is I am going to pull up a couple live streams for you so you can see more about Maybay and how open and honest she is. Okay. So there are some things that I have been noticing about Maybay, and every now and then I do check in on her to see how she's doing because, to be honest with you, I've always liked Maybay until recently. I don't like the things that she's been doing. She has come under a lot of heat. But one of the things that I've noticed is I was watching her probably maybe 2 months ago, and I noticed that she was getting a lot of things done. First, she got her teeth done. She went to Mexico and she got veneers. So, okay, obviously, you guys know that's a lot of money. Then she recently, not too long ago, got liposuction. Okay. So, and she also went to go do that in Mexico as well. And when I seen that she was getting all this stuff done, I feel like it's the classic move. Not all influencers, but a lot of influencers, once they start making a certain amount of money, it's a lifestyle that they live, and it's this whole image that they want to maintain and kind of front. And I noticed, I felt like Maybay was doing that as well. Now, because she's an influencer, it doesn't mean that she had to pay for all of it, because when you become an influencer, there are places that will say, hey, if you advertise my company, I will give you liposuction for free. You know, there's stipulations that are, you know, added to it. There's a lot of stipulations to it when you're working with a company, when you collab with a company, but there are a lot of influencers that do that. Pay attention to influencers, especially beauty influencers. What are some of the first things that they start to do once they start making a lot of money, once they start making a pretty good amount of money? Okay, they start getting Botox, they start getting lip injections, they start, you know, they start getting a lot of things, and you're just kind of like, okay, she's making some money now. Not all influencers, but the majority of them do. And then they start moving into these bigger houses, and it's an image. And there's so many documentaries out there about that, you guys. Like, all you have to do is watch. There's an image that they try to uphold. Yes, BBLs, tummy tucks, the whole 9 yards. Thank you, Brenda. That's what they do. And not all influencers, but the majority. Like, I still say till this day with Jaclyn Hill was absolutely beautiful in my opinion. And I still think she's cute. But once she started getting things done, and I don't think she's done anything drastic with her face, so she claims, but once she started getting the lip injections and the threading and all that kind of stuff, I'm like, girl, bye. Like, it's just ridiculous. They all start looking the same in my opinion. So I started noticing that Maybay started doing that. So I'm going to start from here. When I started really paying attention to the way that she was acting, after she had got liposuction, I'd say probably a couple weeks ago, she was on a live stream and she was asking for people to donate to her, whether it was to her Cash App. I don't think it was a GoFundMe, but to her Cash App, because she wanted a bigger house and she didn't have the down payment for that house. The house was like, how much was the house? Oh, welcome to the Glam Fam, Tara. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome, sweetheart. Thank you so much. She wanted a new house. And this house was, you can correct me in the comments. I'm going to end up bringing it up anyway. But this house was like 700,000 or something like that. And she needed a certain amount of money to put down on the house. And she didn't have the money. So she was asking people for donations. Well, first of all, the first thing that I said was, if you don't have that money for a $700,000 house, then why are you getting it? I could be exaggerating. It may not be $700,000, but I know it was a lot of money. And that's called living beyond your means. She couldn't afford the down payment, and she was asking people to send her money so she could get the down payment, get enough for the down payment for this expensive house. And if you don't have the money even to put a down payment on a house, then you might want to reconsider getting that house and maybe get a house that you can afford. So that's when I started looking at her like, the fuck? I'm like, okay. But it just shows you that a lot of these influencers, they live beyond their means. And perfect example, the Ace family. Okay, they got that huge house. Okay, they didn't need a house that big, but they got that house because there's an image to maintain. Okay, you want people to be jealous, you want people to hate on you because they're getting a huge house. And it's like, you don't need that house. You don't need a huge house like that with tennis courts and freaking 3 different swimming pools. You don't need it. You want it, but you don't need it, right? I'm all for, being happy with your success, and but I'm not for getting things that you can't afford. You know what I'm saying? So once I started noticing that, I'm like, okay, let me pay attention to her. So every now and then I would start paying more attention to her. And then I ran across this creator who's been covering her very closely, and he's doing an amazing job at it. You can look good and present well while still living within your means. Exactly. Like, if you're going to go and get that big of a house, okay, that you don't need, because first of all, your kids are grown. And yes, you live the poly life and you have, multiple partners or whatever, but she didn't have multiple partners at that time. So I'm going to pull something up so you guys can see it really quick. And you'll hear silence. That's just because I'm on mute, so you guys won't have to hear the clicking noise. Damn it, I ran out of pop. I gotta go run and get some pop out of the refrigerator too. Hi, Faith. Hey, Punky Power. How embarrassing to ask for your down payment. Whatever happened to working and earning what you get? Exactly. And it just showed, because people were calling her out. People were like, wait a second. You just got veneers, a tummy tuck, liposuction, all of these types of things. So maybe you should have thought about that before you got all that stuff done. Maybe you should have thought about putting a down payment on a house. Okay? Because veneers are expensive. Tummy tuck, liposuction, that's expensive. Go look it up. Hey, Steph. It's good to see you. Okay, now hold on. Let me pull this up real quick. And I'm going to grab a Pepsi, so talk amongst yourselves. I'm only going to take a minute, okay? Be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I had to get my Pepsi. Anybody have an addiction to Pepsi like me or Coke or whatever? Coca-Cola, I mean. But anyway, I'm gonna pull this up. The name of this channel is called Chisme Report, and I think he's amazing. I love his commentary. What I love about him is that he does a lot of commentary um, on Facebook influencers, which is something that I've always kept up with. Like I keep up with Bianca and Candy Lover 89, you know, because that's where I started. I just didn't. Every influencer finds their platform. Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper. I like Dr. Pepper too. Sprite. You do limited stuff. Yes, Coca-Cola. I know Goose loves Coca-Cola. But I love me some Pepsi, okay? Yes, Bianca, Candy Lover 89 is amazing. He keeps up with all of the Facebook influencers. And I like that about him because most people keep up with YouTuber influencers and Instagram. But he really kind of Hank and Henry. I like Hank and Henry. I don't like everything that Hank and Henry does, but the Chisme Report, I do like him. I don't agree with everything that he says, but I do think that he offers great commentary. And anytime I want to catch up on, you know, Facebook influencers, I always go watch him. So I want to show you guys this specific live, and this is where Maybay was asking for money. This is under fair use. I'm going to do commentary under this video. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. I just want to show you how she was asking for money and the excuses that she made about why she was asking for money. So oops, I thought I shared my screen. My bad.
Followers. And yes, shout out to everyone that, you know, is commenting on the newest video on Facebook. I love y'all. But anyways, let's get into this. Maybay life. So apparently she's asking for money because she wants a new house. And you know, some of her subscribers, some of her followers have been messaging me saying, yo, she literally just bought a brand new car. Like it was like over 100K. She bought it cash or whatever, but
that's another thing I wanted to tell you guys. Maybay life, like I said, she's been buying a lot of stuff. This is a new topic for me, but I love new topics. I'm so happy you're here, Steph. It's been a while since you've been here, so I'm happy to see you. Well, you were here like last week or something, but what was I saying? Oh, so this is where he's talking about how she just bought a new car, $100,000. She got liposuction, she got veneers. Like I had just noticed that she started buying all this stuff. Okay? I don't know if she bought it with cash, Dave. She may have. But the point is that she's buying all this stuff, but yet here she is asking her followers to donate to her so she can put a down payment on a house. And I think here she talks about the exact price. So I just wanted to show you guys this. I will be doing commentary and stopping this though. But another thing is the Expose Facebook group is also a great place to keep up on like Facebook influencers. And if you're familiar with that group, it's because they also report on Dre McCray as well. So I just wanted to let you guys know that.
now she went on live saying, you know, she's going broke, we need help, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I want to review that live with you guys because you guys are here on Facebook and you guys might be asking, why is she asking us for money? We're not a bank account. But anyways, guys, before we get into it, go grab your snacks, come back, sit back and relax. So apparently she has a mentorship special. Yeah, I don't know what this is about. Maybe
I do. Maybay is a mentor. She mentors other influencers, and you know, you pay her and she promotes you so you can grow, you know, like she did. That's what she does. It's part of her business. Did I ever consider it? No. But whatever.
you got to pay her to join that. Most likely you do. But let's go to the live where she said, "Yo, I need help." Right here, I need help.
Girl, baby. And I'm back in the building with.
Okay.
That is Maybay. And like I said, she has a great personality. You know, she's definitely got that Texas swag about her and all that kind of stuff. She has a great. I used to love watching her some of her content.
As you can see, there's comments. You know, some people, I don't know why, are defending her. Like, stop it, guys. We all need help sometimes. Like, really, you're gonna send this influencer money when they're making a lot of money on social media? Okay. I'm not gonna go do that. These people be irritating. I don't even know who they are, but they already, you know, just.
Period. I need help.
So she's putting her Cash App. So meanwhile, she puts her Cash App. Let me read you guys a comment that I thought was, like, you know, pretty funny. So someone under that that live put, "How you gonna ask your fans for money when most of us are struggling?" Like, yo, for real, most of us don't make what you make. Confusing. Do you not know your Zelle?
Okay. Oh, where'd it go? Yeah.
Skip.
But like I said, oh, there we go. I'm back. Yeah.
She back. Let's see what you got to say.
It only shows one little bar. That's probably why. Let's see. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Kay. Thank you.
So she's reading off the, you know, the donation she's getting.
Thank you, Honey. Thank you, Aretha. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Diane.
These are all the donations that she's getting to buy a $700,000 house. Okay. $700,000. That's a lot of fucking money, you guys. And yes, influencers, once you get to that point, you do make a good amount of money. You do. So I just started looking at her sideways when I don't know where she's from. I just know she has that Texas swag. But I started looking at her sideways. I think she's from California. But when she asked her supporters to donate to her for a down payment on a house, that's when I started looking at her like, whoa, no.
And thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Doris. Thank you, Shawnee. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Brooklyn. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you, Eye Candy. Thank you, Taisha.
Bro, a lot of people are donating. What the
Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you, Summer. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Raymond. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, Rosalind. Wow. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Shantae.
Unbelievable.
And even if I already said your name before, I'm going to say it again because I still thank you. Thank you, Alicia. It doesn't matter how much. Thank you. Jennifer, thank you so much. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I promise anything helps.
Period. Bro, why do you have shitty internet?
And I appreciate each and every one of y'all who really, really, really care and that is really trying to help me for real, for real. I appreciate it.
This is not right, man. All right, let's skip a little bit. I want to see. I heard.
Over here.
I agree with the Chesme report. This isn't right, in my opinion. I don't think it's right to ask your supporters for money because you guys, influencers do make a good amount of money. They do. Like, and especially because she has, listen, guys, she has almost 1 million supporters on Facebook. Every live she does, she's getting paid for that. Okay, so you have to understand that I don't know, even if she didn't make a decent amount. I mean, I just don't think it's right. Okay, she's from California. Thank you, guys. I know she lives in Texas, but she's from California. Thank you guys for correcting me. I guess we are all doing the wrong career, guys. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely make a good amount of money. Yeah, she's from London. It's neither here or there. She lives in Texas right now. That's what matters. So the point is that asking your subs, whatever, it's different on Facebook, but you guys know what I mean, for money, when you can get brand deals for, I don't understand, and I've always liked her. I have, but I do question this. This isn't right.
11-minute mark is good.
Sorry, y'all. Service keeps coming in. No, I got.
See, hopefully it doesn't lag, her service.
Thank you, Nita.
What did you boys find?
I found a really nice coin. I found a cannonball.
Oh, thank you, Nita, so much. And it's the people that's sending me $1 and $2 and $3 and $5 and $1 that's saying like that's all I got. I mean, I appreciate everybody that's saying any amount. Don't get me wrong. But the people that are like sending the little notes like, here's $1, that's all I got. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
What, bro? If you follow her and you're sending money to her, why? Let me know down in the comments. If you follow her and you send her money, why are you sending her money? Honestly, we all.
I agree with him. And one thing that I want to say is that, is she POC? What do you mean, Kyra? I don't understand. And I know that there's a lot of people that didn't know anything about Facebook influencers. They make good money, you guys. Why do you think that KJ is constantly on Facebook? Because she figured out how much. No, she's not. She's not at all. What was I saying? Oh, that's why you see KJ constantly. That's what I'm saying. She just has that. I think she wants to be people of color. I think it's just her personality, you guys. There's a huge stigma with that. I don't think she does. I think that's just where she grew up. You know what I mean? I think she grew up mostly majority. I'm not 100% sure, but from the things that I've heard her say in the past, I think she grew up around Black people. And I think that that's part of her personality. She's part Native, but if you meant part Black, no. I saw a video where she talked about it last night. Oh, did she talk about it? No, she was raised around a lot of Black people. She's from Cali. That's just her. Yeah, that's just her personality. And I don't believe in the whole act white, act Black thing. You act the way that you act. And there's some people that perpetrate and try to act a certain way, but I don't believe in that. But that's just my belief. Okay, so I'm gonna continue to play this.
Struggle. We don't go online and ask for people for money. Yes, we might go to a family member and say, "Yo, can I borrow some like $100 or something? I'll pay you back." But wouldn't you be embarrassed if you were in her spot? Like, let's say an influencer asking for money. Let's say you were an influencer, you needed money, you go to your followers and ask for them. That's embarrassing. That is really embarrassing.
When you are an influencer on Facebook and you have close to 1 million followers, and you just bought a car, you just got lipo, you just got veneers, and you're getting all of these things, and then you get on your Facebook and say, I need help for a down payment on a house, that means you're living beyond your means, for one. And it also means that, okay, she's from Arkansas but lived in Cali. Okay. That means that you're living beyond your means. Yes, I love him. I agree with a majority of the things that he says. I don't agree with everything, but he seems like a really cool dude. But the point is that it's not right, and I would be embarrassed. Can you guys see Jaclyn Hill or Jackie Ayana going on a Facebook Live or an Instagram Live saying, I need money for a new house. That's how you guys have to look at it, you know, because she does have a huge following. You know what I'm saying? So that I do feel like that's embarrassing. And maybe you were spending too much of your money. That's not your followers' fault, you know? Like, you're making more money than probably all of your followers in there combined, but yet you are up there asking for money for a down payment on a house.
For real. It's a blessing no matter what it is. I appreciate everybody no matter how much you sent. You know what I'm saying? But those that are like, you know what, May, I love you so much. This is all I got. I appreciate you the most. And does that sound mean when I say that? Like, I just really love y'all for that. Absolutely.
Why are they trying to, I don't know who's in the background, but why are they trying to, you know, make this seem like, yo, you guys are good people? Like, yes, if you're sending, obviously you're good people, but like, it's just very confusing of why an influencer is asking her fans to send her money to get a new house. Irritates me sometimes.
Right. Thank you, Judy. Thank you so much. Why am I living beyond my means?
Oh,
I don't know. I'm living beyond my means now.
Well, yes, maybe you are living beyond your means because you just bought a car, you get liposuction, you got, you know, veneers. The point is that you are living beyond your means if you have the audacity to get on your platform and ask your followers for money for a down payment on a house. That does mean you're living beyond your means. I don't know what else that would mean. Yeah, at least she's honest. You're right, Pink Phoenix. But in the same sense, it's still wrong.
Okay.
You kind of are if you're
For just a little bit more, I can get you unlimited minutes, data, and text, 6 hotspots, concert coupons, cable subscription, dental.
asking for money. You can't pay your bills. You're kind of living off your means, no?
Whatever I bought and spent money for, it's an investment so I can sell it when I need it. You know, so it is what it is.
So you're gonna buy a new house with this money and then make, let's say, $200,000 profit, sell it. What?
How much do you need? A lot. Message me. Thank you, Cherish, so much. Thank you. I appreciate it.
This got out of that, dog. Oh my god.
Why? Well, like, if you are going to ask for money for a down payment on a house, don't you think your followers should know how much you need? Is anyone covering the allegations that the video May put on the internet had 16-year-old? I don't know anything about that, but I did hear something and I heard it's not true. But I'm not covering that yet, and I won't cover that until I know facts.
I'm getting secondhand embarrassment right now.
Thank you, Rachel. Oh, see the little messages they send on Cash App is so sweet. Like, I really appreciate y'all, and I really think that's awesome. And to know that y'all love me enough.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I will have my Zelle if you guys want to send me $10. You know, just because I'm making videos for y'all. I'm just kidding. No, no, guys, it's a joke. Don't send me money, okay? Just watch the videos for me. I don't think I would ever ask you guys for money. Actually, I wouldn't.
To help me, those that do, I love y'all, and I pray that God bless y'all tenfold, for real. Because a blessing is what I need right now, and a blessing is what y'all are being, for real. It comes a time in every woman's life where, you know how much it takes for me to get on here and say, hey, I need some help? Do you know? Do you know what it takes to do that? Like, do you know how it feels to be an influencer and feel like, dang, how I'm going to make this work for me and my family?
What the fuck is she talking about? Are you serious right now? I think some of these influencers take for granted that they take the ignorance you know, and I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but I think a lot of people really, you know, just like Not Another Housewife just said, she really didn't know too much about Facebook influencers until the Dre McRae story. And a lot of people don't. And it needs to be known. Facebook influencers make a lot of money. I know this because that's where I came from. So for her to sit there and say that is just ridiculous to me. I think she did, Kyra.
Like,
Just get a PP loan like everyone else does.
what I'm gonna do? You know,
My God.
it takes a lot
Like,
to ask for help, for real. For me,
you're
because I'm
not,
a tourist, first of all, and I'll never ask nobody for help.
you're not asking for help. You're asking for money. Help is different. You know, maybe. I mean, okay, I understand. You're probably in need of some money, but
Now, see, that's where I disagree. You're living in a nice house right now, it looks like. So, therefore, you don't necessarily need it. You want it. You want this house. You don't need this house. You have a roof over your head, food on the table. You know, you just got lipo, you just got new veneers, all of these types of things. So, you don't need a new house. You want a new house. There's a difference. Sell the Rolex.
influencers shouldn't do that. Influencers shouldn't be asking their subscribers or followers for money. I understand if you want, let's say, hey, can you sign this petition for me? My daughter's going to this school. She wants to be first place, blah, blah, blah. Okay. That's, you know, helping out, you know, but to be asking for money off your followers, that's some shady shit. And yes, I know people did send her money. Wow, no words.
And I'm trying to provide a forever home for me and my family. And if that's a bad thing, then God help me.
Bro. So, okay, oh my God, she is buying a house. Okay. You guys might be wondering. I thought you knew. Yes, I did know. But you know, people were sending me, yo, Danny, she's trying to buy a house with this money. And now I heard it for myself. Wow. You could get loans. If you're gonna buy a house, you need to get a loan. I mean, you could get a cash if you have it like that, but just go standard, traditional. Get a fucking conventional loan. I don't know. Just do it normal. Don't try to, you know, pay it off cash. Blah blah blah. But I mean, if you're hurting, if you really need it, then I guess go ask your followers, right? Wow.
We're in a recession. Oh.
Yeah. And you're asking for
I
fucking
don't know what
money.
kind of recession this is.
Technically, we're not in one, but I have a strong feeling, you know, we're gonna get into one.
How many times have you guys heard me say that? Like, I've been saying that for a while, that I do think that we're going to go into a recession. And as influencers, you know, creators, whatever you want to call us, it's always, there's some that don't appreciate it, but it's always an honor and a blessing when you're sending super chats and, you know, showing support that way. But I would never be damned if I got on here and said, I need this. I would never do that. Like, that is just absolutely ridiculous. And that is just, to me, that's entitlement. And I just don't, nobody owe you shit, you know? And at the same time, you live in a nice house. I'm looking at your house right now. You're trying to look for a forever home for you and your children. Well, then you work to do that. You don't get on there and ask your followers for that.
And you know, people are just giving her money. You got to look out for your own family, your own family. Don't support, support influencers, but not this way. Don't give money away like that.
Nah, I ain't bought the house.
Oh, wait, she just said, sorry guys, I keep pausing it. The lady in the background said, I don't know what recession, there's a lot of jobs. If this
We are 2 weeks into the preseason, so you know what time that is.
lady, May Bay, if she needs a job, if she needs money, then go get another job. Maybe influencing not for you. Maybe Facebook's not for you. Go get a job. I don't know. Maybe do whatever everyone else is doing. Work in a 9 to 5.
House yet. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Ridiculous, bro.
Write it down. Oh, thank you, Till. Thank you so much. Yeah, I found one. Thank you, Samantha.
And this lady's
Thank you, Susan.
and this lady's forever home, like she said. Oh, I want my friend.
And you see, that's the problems that I have with a lot of these creators, even here on YouTube. You see it a lot. I mean, I agree with you, Steph, all of you. You see it a lot where they're so entitled to think that people are just going to send you money, and for no reason, that you can just sit there on your ass and ask for money. Meanwhile, me and my boyfriend literally just showed our kids who are homeless, children who are starving right now, okay, in other countries and right here in America, because sometimes our little guys, they don't eat their food and we have to coach them to eat their food. They only like the things that they like. And my 6-year-old is at a place in his life where he's really, really picky with the things that he eats. So we have to coach him to eat. And we're just like, that's it. And we just showed them. They need to see. And literally, they were in shock. I'm not going to lie. They were, because the reality of it, you could see my 6-year-old, and 6-year-olds, they don't have a care in the world, right? But my 6-year-old, he was so sad when he seen it. Like, he was in tears. You have to humble your kids. People need to humble themselves. Don't nobody owe you shit. And meanwhile, there are kids out there who are starving. Okay. And it's just a disgusting. The entitlement is real. I just don't like when people think that they're owed something. Nobody owes you anything. And I can't stand it. And it's very, very, it happens a lot here on YouTube, not just Facebook. It happens on every single platform. People going and asking for money. Meanwhile, like, people, it's like you want to say something to the people who give money. Just like with that one creator, NC. I'm not saying her name because her name is not worth saying, but she's a creator here on YouTube, and people just hand her money, and it comes to the point where you can't feel bad for those people anymore. They're handing her money and they don't care. It's their money, right? It's their money. People are going to do what they want to with the money. And then it comes to a point where you start losing respect for the people who actually hand her the money, because you're like, do you know that there are kids out there starving? Do you know that you can do so much more with that money instead of just giving it to somebody who sits on her ass all day and expects for you to give her something? Like, for real.
For home for my kids. She's picky as hell. She's gonna want a mansion with, I don't know, 15 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms. I don't know, whatever. She's not gonna go for a general standard 3 bedrooms, 2 bath. She's gonna go up there. And I just feel bad for every single one of you guys, or I'm not saying you guys in general, but her followers that are watching this and sending her money. Like I'm gonna say it again, no influencer should be asking you for money. It doesn't work that way, guys. Let me tell you, influencers make a lot of money, a lot of money.
The stars won't actually help me till next month. I need help now. Thank you, Tanisha. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Did she really say the stars are not going to help me till next month? Okay, let's settle this real quick. So if you guys don't know, apparently, because YouTube or Facebook pays whatever, let's say you make $100 for the month of June, you're going to get that $100 in July. So they're like a month behind. And yeah, she's saying, yeah, these stars are not going to help me. I'm going to receive them till next month. Bro, you're still getting the money. It's just going to take longer. What? This is unbelievable. When you guys told me to watch this live, I didn't think it was gonna be like this, but I was wrong.
Oh, thank you so much, Esther. That's so sweet. That's sweet.
What did Esther say?
Yeah, it is my season. I ain't never gonna let nobody tell me what my season is, and I ain't never gonna let nobody speak me out of what I feel like I deserve in life. I'm gonna tell you this: I work hard for my family. I do. Whether anybody thinks so or don't, whatever. You don't know me in my everyday life. I've busted my butt my whole entire life.
Yet you're still here asking for money. Kind of hard to believe. If you bust your ass off Where's your savings at? You gotta have savings. You gotta know what to do with your money, right? If you bust,
Thank you. The Secret Creations. Y'all follow her.
that's insane, bro. That is crazy.
There are plenty of jobs, and I have one.
It looks like you need
You
another
know,
one. Looks like you need 2 jobs.
Like I said,
Wait. Did the lady in the background say you gotta help us all too? As in saying, Maybay is working for everyone there. I'm gonna try to, rewind this. Let's see.
Did you know diapers in the US hadn't changed in nearly 40 years until Coterie designed something better? Coterie diapers.
That's see. That's hopefully she did not say that. Let's hear it.
like I said,
She said it. She said you gotta help all of us too. And the lady in the background, no disrespect, but you said there's a lot of jobs. What's going on?
I've went through I could get on here and tell real sad stories all day, but that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just simply asking for help from those that can bless me. I don't care if it's 50 cents.
You guys do realize if all her followers ended up, let's say all 850 of them, 850,000 of them sent her $1. That's a lot of money. That's close to $1 million. Eesh.
Did you guys hear that? If all of, and I never really thought of it that way. That's why I like the Chisme reporter, because he's very, very smart. If all of her followers gave her $1, it would be close to, that's crazy. That's just crazy to me. Wow.
I am going to keep the faith. Thank you, Cancer. Right. If Maybe is asking, she must need it. Period. Because I don't ask nobody for nothing.
How does that make sense, though?
I had surgery 5 months ago. I wasn't even thinking about buying a house back then. And the surgery was only 10 grand.
Only 10 grand.
All right, that's it. I'm done. Woo! Okay. Listen, I don't even know where to start. You just said, which I told you guys, she just got surgery 5 months ago. First of all, you may not have known that you were getting a house 5 months ago, but you probably could have done better for yourself than spending 10 grand on liposuction, because now you need a house. So what does that tell you? Second of all, do you have any idea what half of these people in this comment section would do with 10 grand? I can't with people. This is why I don't like people. This is why.
Right.
$275,000 and 10 grand is not the same at all.
What? She says she needs 275. $5,000? What?
Thank you, Angela. Thank you. Oh, God bless.
Sorry, you guys. I don't even know what to say. I don't. First of all, I didn't even know liposuction costs 10 grand. That sucks for me. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Okay. So she needs $250,000. That would mean $250,000 on a down payment on a house. Like, isn't that a lot of money for a house? For a down payment. This isn't even a house. Like, you could take I don't even know what to say. I don't know. Yeah, I know, you guys. I was muted. Thank you so much for telling me.
Bless you as well, Angela. I'm trying not to get you personal, read all y'all stuff that y'all saying. Oh, thank you.
Oh my God. I thought she worked hard.
Thank you so much, Ann. Thank you, Kayla.
Anyways,
Every
guys.
penny helps.
Anyways, every penny helps. You guys get the point. She's asking her followers for money to buy a new house. Why? This irks me so bad. This so much. Why? This is probably the first influencer I see asking for money for this reason. They're trying to get, well, her specifically is trying to make all of you guys feel bad. I need this house for my kids. Blah blah blah. Hey, that's your problem, not our problem. If you were working hard, as you said, you would have had savings. You would have had $275,000 to buy that house. And let me tell you guys, I don't know what her views look like. You know what? Let me go see her views because I could tell you a lot by their views. But for instance, people with a million, people with her type of follower count could make over $100,000 a month. Okay, yes, a lot of money. I'm not really seeing view counts on her page. I don't know. Let's see. There's one video. I can't see view counts. Apparently. Let me go on my phone real fast and see. But yeah, all I could see right now is the comments and the.
You're usually able to see view counts. I do think that she gets a decent amount of views. But the point is that she definitely makes good money. Okay. If you can sit there and actually say, oh, my liposuction was only $10,000, she makes good money. That's just my opinion. I don't understand how she makes that much on Facebook. What does she do on there? She does a little bit of everything. Not another housewife. She makes lace fronts. She makes lace front wigs. And she does an amazing job at them, like different colors and all that kind of stuff. She does that. She cooks, and she talks about poly life. That's what she talks about. And a lot of people are interested in poly life. They're very intrigued and fascinated by Maybay because she's so very open and transparent about poly life and how she has a husband and she's allowed to have as many girlfriends as she wants. I'm pretty sure technically she is bisexual, and she loves women. So she is, I think she's had multiple girlfriends at a time. So that people are fascinated by that, and that's what she talks about. And she makes adult content. Yeah, so people just like hearing about it.
Shares. Okay, I don't want to get too technical with this because it's just an estimate. Not just because she has that many followers doesn't mean she makes that much. But I'm saying people tend to, with that amount of followers, make probably a good chunk of money. But anyways, the live that says I need help that has 33,000 views. Let's see what other one. Could they hide views? Okay, this other one has 48. This one 58. Depending on how daily she uploads, that could be good money, y'all. That could be good money. And
So sorry. Thank you, Alana. She does make a good amount of money. So 38,000 people watching her on Facebook. She'd probably make a couple thousand on that live stream alone. And 58,000 she'd probably make. Yeah. She makes good money on Facebook. And then you have to understand that she has a YouTube channel too. She has 157K on YouTube. So therefore, she gets paid sponsorships on YouTube too. She makes good money, you guys. To get on the including stars, thank you, Brenda, including stars. So therefore, if you have a YouTube and a Facebook, and she has TikTok, right, Jamie? She has TikTok too. The woman makes good money, okay? And she's smart. Maybe is smart. She's a good businesswoman too. I'm not trying to, I don't care for her. Not anymore like I used to, but that woman makes some dough, okay? So I'm going to pull up something else. They have OnlyFans? I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Liz. Allegedly. Everything's allegedly. Unless you show me facts, everything's alleged. Okay, so I'm going to pull up something else real quick. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to put this on mute real quick. Hopefully I'll take it off when I start talking. I cannot find the video that I'm looking for, so hold on. I did not have time to screen record it. It takes up so much room and might as well just pull it up another way. So, okay, let me break this down for you guys, okay? So, as I told you guys, maybe, am I on mute? Okay, I'm gonna check, I promise you guys. Maybe lives something called polylife. And polylife is when you have multiple partners. Now, I don't know. I would assume, obviously, her husband benefits off of this because, she's bringing in women and those women are his women too. They live polylife, okay? And so this is why Maybay is so fascinating, because she lives polylife. And she has had the same girlfriend sorry. She has had the same girlfriend for a good amount of time. And I think she's been married for a long time too. Her husband's name is Ivan. He's an attractive guy, and they make a really, really cute couple. But Maybay obviously can date any woman she wants. So Maybay's daughter, you guys can let me know her age. She's an adult. I think she's 21, 22. I'm not sure. Let me know down in the comments below. It's very shocking it's hard to explain. I'm going to break this down the best way that I can, and I'm going to pull up this video because Chisme Report has been he's just been commentating and doing such a good job at keeping up on this whole entire ordeal, this whole crazy situation. So Maybay's daughter is a lesbian, okay? And she was dating this girl. According to Maybay, her daughter's 24. Thank you, Queen Mike. Her daughter is 24, and she's a lesbian, and she had a girlfriend. And Maybay kissed her daughter's girlfriend. But Maybay says they weren't together at the time. Thank you, Queen Bee. So they were not together at the time, but Maybay, basically, she messed around with her daughter's girlfriend. Jesus. And it's a big mess. I'm going to let Chisme explain it to you guys a little bit, but it's a big mess. And yeah, I can't imagine that being fulfilling for Ivan. I don't know. I mean, he doesn't seem to complain about it from the I've watched them for a while, and it doesn't seem to bother him that she lives this type, they live this type of life. And, Maybay is very vocal about how she's submissive to her husband, and so are her girlfriends. They are submissive to her husband as well. So I don't know what man wouldn't like that, at least for a little bit. They may get tired of it, but most men, that's just, Ivan says they're May's girlfriends and not his. Oh, okay. But I'm pretty sure he has relationships. He has sexual relationships with Maybay's girlfriends too, regardless of what he says, because he's admitted it, and I've heard him say that. So it seems May wears the pants in the family, though. Oh, I'm sure she does. It very much looks like she does. She brings home the money, she wears the pants, and she calls the shots. I think if her husband went to her and said, look, I don't want to do this anymore, she probably would have a problem with that. They've done some pranks on their YouTube. Maybe I'll bring up one of the pranks that they've done, but they're funny. They do some funny content on YouTube. They do a lot of pranks that I feel is funny. Your husband and you are poly. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm not knocking it, but I never knocked it. To each his own. I don't judge people. You can do what you want. It's your damn business. But when you start messing with your daughter's girlfriend, that is wrong. No matter how much. Even when I tried to explain this to my fiance, he's like, the fuck? I don't judge anyone for doing that, but I could never. Yeah, I could never do it. No. I can't. I'm not going to share my man. No. But, and trust me, there's women that tried. But at the end of the day, that's the situation here. That is what Maybay is recently under, a lot of scrutiny right now. A lot of people are talking, not a lot of people, mostly the Chisme Report, but that's what happened. She ended up, having relations with her daughter's girlfriend. And it's a huge mess playing out on social media. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, and you guys can give me your opinion towards the end of this live. But I really do think a lot of it is scripted. That's just my opinion. I do think that people underestimate Maybay, and she's smarter than people give her credit for. Now, I'm not saying that it's all fully scripted, but I do think this whole thing playing out on social media is beneficial to her, and she knows it. That's why she keeps playing it out on social media. Everybody knows drama sells. Everybody knows that shit. Okay, thank you for the proof to my amazing mod, Heather. So it says she does have an OnlyFans. And she has 1.8K likes on OnlyFans. So we don't know how much money she makes on there. If you subscribe, you would be paying $4.99 a month. So you'd be paying $5 a month. Thank you for sending me that, Heather. Oops, sorry if you didn't want to know. Sorry, love you. Oh, thank you. Another person sent me the proof too. Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't see that. Yep, you know I got to have the proof before I just say shit. So thank you guys so much for sending me the proof. All right. Well, T, I'm not sending proof of the adult videos. I'll say. Nah, I'm good. I just needed to see the proof, like the profile picture and OnlyFans. I have to see proof of that. Now, I don't know what happens behind the scenes, but she does have an OnlyFans, and we don't know how much money she makes from that. So that's TikTok. She has a good amount of subscribers on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, probably Instagram too. So she makes some good money. Miss me with that, okay? Miss me with the whole I need this. No. Okay. I'm traumatized, girl. So, like I told you, I explained it to you guys. She might have a Patreon too, Punky Power. She might. So I'm going to pull this up for you guys really quickly. And like I said, Chisme Report, shout out to him. He's doing an amazing job at keeping, track on everything that's going on. It's so hard to explain. It's a mess, but I'm just going to play a little bit of it out for you guys. And we'll talk about this towards the end here.
And what is going on, y'all? Welcome to Achievement Report. Hello, Melanie. Quick. I want to say they're on. Oh wait. Thank you, Shannon, for bringing that up. Look what I just got, guys. Look what I just got. Hopefully, you guys can hear it.
Star party, guys, go.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing that shit all the time. But anyways, I don't know. I want to say they're in the early 20s. Okay, I feel like there's enough people here on the chat. Let's get started. So we're gonna review Brandy's Alive, and then Maybay went live. She said she was not gonna clear anything up. And then there's a video of Brandy and Tati getting kicked out of Maybay's house. A lot of people are wondering, or a lot of people are asking, like, yo, how could Maybay kick out her daughter? I don't know. A lot of people do that nowadays. And then we'll talk about the whole Brandy, or no, we'll talk about Maybay saying, she's the best mom or whatever. And then we'll talk about Brandy and Tati saying they have a phone call about the situation. I don't know. They said they were going to send it to Exposed page. And before I get started, I do want to give a huge shout out to Exposed page because they have all the videos I'm about to show you guys. It's just weird to me that Brandy said no one's going to be able to delete her live. I looked up this morning, her live isn't there anymore, so I don't know what happened. I don't know if she actually took it down or someone took it down for her. But yeah, let's get started with this video. Good thing it's only 11 minutes long, y'all. Okay.
Every day, my little scars, ain't no scars. I just had to fight because females like to lie. That's one thing I hate about liars. Saying they're here for you, but
Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold the phone here. I'm sorry. Okay. Now no offense. Thank you so much for Chismay's amazing. No offense, but for some reason, I thought this was, at first glance, I thought this was a man. But this is a woman, okay? And I could tell. But I didn't know that at first. So that the picture that I showed you, I think that's who she is in that picture. The picture that I showed you of the family.
Somebody else, you know? Loyalty. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about loyalty. Okay, yeah, but she's not going to clear anything up. She's not going to tell the truth. She's not going to say that she kissed her daughter's girlfriend.
Okay.
She tried to lie about it. That's why we went down there and tried to beat up Trey.
First things first, that's a big statement to make and not show proof, but I wish, like, I don't know why these people come out with like chisme or gossip and don't just bring the evidence if they have it, you know? But yeah, if you guys have it, send it out. Don't be scared.
Okay. I'm telling the truth. Y'all go ahead and share the live because I'm going to tell y'all the truth.
Y'all.
That's what's up. And now I'm about to get kicked out because I'm telling y'all the truth.
Share the live. My nose are gone.
I bet you this live won't get deleted though.
My nose
It
are
did,
gone.
though.
Share the live.
When a female betrays.
Okay, so this girl right here is Brandy, right? Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I'll be waiting because I don't want to get the names wrong. It's not real. They're promoting a freak lifestyle like it's. This is Brandy. Okay, so this is Brandy, and I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure that maybe that's who was in the picture. Okay, this is Brandy. She's 21, and she is with Tati, which is Maybay's daughter. This shit is crazy. This shit is wild as fuck. Whew. I told you guys that we were going to be on a roller coaster right now. When all this came out, it took me a minute to figure out who was who, right, Brenda? And she's beautiful. I just at first glance, because I couldn't see, you can't really see the picture very well. At first glance, I thought Brandy was a man, but I'm wrong. That's my fault. Yes, I know, Dave, it's confusing. Maybay is who I'm talking about. Maybay lives the poly life, okay? And you're going to see her daughter here in a second, okay? So 1 second, and I'll show you Maybay's daughter.
Raise me in that type of way. I just want to fight you.
So at this moment, they're in Maybay's house. I think they're upstairs. Maybay's downstairs. That's why he said we're gonna get kicked out. And eventually they did get kicked out, which we'll show you guys later.
I want to spit on you.
Tell us the tea. The tea is Trey was never here for us. She was here for Maybay, and she was trying to get into.
Oh no! Don't even say it like that. What did she say to you when you was in the shower?
Oh,
don't ruin this for me.
Oh yeah, she told me not to ruin it for her.
Oh, sorry, you guys. I forgot to press mute. Maybay's daughter is in the background. Maybay kissed her daughter's girlfriend. Okay. This is her daughter's, I don't know what she is to her, maybe friends, maybe they're together. I don't know. But it's crazy, you guys. It is wild. Trey is the third girlfriend, and that's who May kissed and are now a couple. Yes, May is now with her daughter's ex-girlfriend. They are together now. Okay. God. And it's like, it's all playing out on social media. And I feel like it's playing out on social media for a reason. I think they know what they're doing here. That's just my opinion. May is a snake. This is Tati's girlfriend also. They were trying the whole poly thing too. Oh my Lord Jesus. Okay. This is Brandy. And this is Maybay's daughter's girlfriend. Good Lord. So I guess her daughter was living the poly life too. So her daughter had 2 girlfriends, okay? Trey was one of them, and Brandy is the other one, okay? And Maybe is now with her daughter's ex-girlfriend. It is crazy. It is drama. It is chaos. And this is what happens when you live, not for everybody, but for a lot of people, when you're living this type of lifestyle, these things can happen. But for May, yeah, May can't stand Brandy. I know, I've seen that video. But for May to mess around, that's all you guys need to keep in mind right here. May betrayed her daughter and messed around with her daughter's girlfriend. Her daughter is no longer with this girl. Now her mother is with this woman. So Maybe is officially dating her daughter's ex-girlfriend. That's all you guys need to focus on, in my opinion. Okay? And the reason why is because this is about Maybe. Let me just keep it simple here. This is about Maybe. This is about the choices that she's been making. This is about how could you be so low to do something like that? And I know that there has been a lot of excuses, and I'm not going to play this whole entire thing. I'm going to show you Maybe's explanation in a minute. She did apologize for everything that she's done, but at the end of the day, you're apologizing, but you're still with your daughter's ex. Okay? So at the end of the day, I think it's a lot of chaos. It's all playing out on social media. I feel bad for May's daughter because there's a lot of women in this world. Why did you have to be with your daughter's ex-girlfriend? Okay. Why couldn't you be with somebody else? So now your daughter is no longer with this woman. And now the mother, May, is with her daughter's ex-girlfriend, and your daughter has to see this girl all the time. And it's just ridiculous. That's all you guys have to focus on. Maybe is now with her daughter's ex. It's very inappropriate. It's wrong on so many levels. There are a lot of women out there. Why did you have to be with your daughter's ex-girlfriend? Why would you cross that line and choose to hook up with your daughter's ex? That's like, you guys think about that for a minute. Okay? That's like me having a daughter and being with my daughter's ex-boyfriend. Think about it. Okay? It is. This is some Jerry Springer shit right here. This is. And it's all playing out on social media. And I think the one part that I wanted you guys to recognize is just focus on Maybe and her daughter. Her daughter is very upset. Can't blame her. Her daughter's name is Tati. She's the one who's in the background. And it's a whole confusing big mess. Jerry, right? And I'm going to play a little bit of more of this, and then I'm just going to let you see May's response, and then I'll listen to what you guys have to say. But at the end of the day, it's just ridiculous, or current, because I think the mom was with one of the girls before they broke up, with what I saw last night. Could be wrong. I'm not sure. I think Maybe has said that this has happened before. She said it's happened before. She said her daughter has dated some of her ex-girlfriends. Whatever. The point is that it's just wrong to do that to your daughter. Okay? It's just wrong. And now you're with your daughter's ex.
Because this is the only thing that could ever happen good to her, you know?
And
Wow.
that
What you
baby got
said?
a place for her.
Yeah, it's the only place that's good for her, you know? Hey, y'all, make sure y'all like, share, and follow. Truth about Trey. She was never here for us. She was here for Maybay. And Maybay fell for the trap.
Shit.
Yes, I'm in Chosen's room, y'all. All those, you know,
You're in Joseph's room.
assumptions. Oh, no. Wow. Yeah. So see if she'll clear that up and tell you guys the truth about that. See, we told y'all. I know, and I try not to believe in it, you know? I love May, you know, and I still respect her as my mom, but I don't mess with the actions. That's not what my mother would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just said that on Tati's live that Trey was going to leave us for her.
And then I was like, no, she's gonna be the photographer.
Yeah, they kissed.
That's
and the
why.
night that it happened, y'all, I smelled it all over Trey, and I'm like, Trey, you know, you smell just like Maybay. Like, you know, Maybay uses Chanel, and Chanel is very strong, y'all. When I tell y'all can smell Chanel,
All right, guys, let me give you guys some context on who's Trey, because some of you guys might be like, yo, who's this other girl? You guys don't know. They're in a poly relationship too, May's daughter. But Trey, the one she's referring to, is this one right here in the middle, right here.
Okay. This is Trey. The three of them are together. That is Maybay's daughter right here. Her name is Tati. This is Trey, and this is Brandy. They are all together. Okay. Maybay is now with Trey in the middle in the red shirt. They're together now. So all three of them were together, and then Maybay ended up kissing her daughter's ex right here, and now Maybay is with her daughter's ex. They all live together. May's daughter and her two girlfriends, Brandy and Trey, were all together. May got with Trey, her daughter's girlfriend, and kicked her daughter and Brandy out. Exactly. Thank you, Heather. I think that's the most important thing to focus on here is Maybay kicked her daughter out of the house to be with her daughter's ex. I don't think that that's the reason. I think deep down that's the reason. But now her daughter is gone. She kicked her daughter out, and she's with her daughter's ex-girlfriend. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
So that's Trey. That's the one that allegedly kissed Maybay in the bathroom, in the shower, whatever you want to call it. But let's continue that video, because at first I was confused. I was like, yo, I want to see a picture of who Trey is and blah, blah, blah. But that's her, to give you guys a little bit more, you know, a visual, I guess, if you want to say it like that. But let's continue.
Like a perfume. It smells like an old granny. I'm just being honest. Like, you know, you're going to smell the smell. So I'm like, what? You know, obviously she know how to kiss good, because Trey said after she kissed her, she asked Tati mom, like, is this a test? Like, are you testing me?
Why would you, after kissing this, ask that? Why not just be like, no, I'm not okay with this.
Exactly.
If you're really here for me, you wouldn't have did that.
And she got a point.
That's not cool at all. Yeah. And then y'all want to know why I was crying? That's why I was crying that morning.
That morning
when I said I've been up since 5, that's because I caught them. Shit. I caught the text messages.
Why she came home so late?
Yeah. I caught the text messages, and I didn't want to, you know. Yeah.
That's why her clothes smell like.
Yeah. Yeah. Think about
her clothes smell. I smelled the outfit after.
And if you got to take a shower?
And it was 3 days after I smelled it.
Bro, this is better than TV.
I don't care. I can go.
Let's take it slow. Slow.
Mom?
Wow. And they'll check them both for free.
Yes.
Fix Finder, the most complete free warning light report backed by technician verified fixes.
I don't have ad blocker. I'll get it eventually, but this is some reality TV type shit. Like, this belongs on a Lifetime fucking.
Make sure you pay for me a ticket. You got all this money, right? Kick me out of your house.
He did.
Give me the money.
I think they did. Honestly, because if they came home at 5 a.m.
And she didn't come up to the stairs until 6.
She didn't come up till 6.
And you know Kat's gonna keep the secret. No, just like May. Just straight May. You tried to go take a shower so that Tati couldn't smell it. No, she did. She laid in the bed. She laid in the bed and smelled just like your mom. And I said, oh, bro, what is that? Like, what did you? I said, you gonna lie to me?
Also, Trey is, I believe, I want to say she's 20 years old. Maybe's over 40. Just letting you guys know. It's all messed up. But I'll tell.
That's another thing to keep in mind, you guys. This young lady that Maybe is now with, her daughter's ex, she's only 20 years old. How do I find the exposed Facebook? Just go to Facebook and type in exposed and you'll find it. Maybe they're pushing the storyline out so they can get a reality TV show out of this. Maybe. That's a good, yeah. I like that, Missy. You're absolutely right. Maybe that's what they're doing. Yes, the age, your brain isn't fully developed until 25. It's sick. Yeah, I just don't, it's definitely something to pay attention to, because at the end of the day, that's not right. She's only 20, but in the same sense, she's an adult, and there's nothing, that can be done about that, Okay, play a little bit more, and then I want to show you Maybe's response.
I'll let you guys know right now.
She said, you know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth. Come to the shower. I said, okay, come on.
And she was like, it was just a joke. It was just a joke. It was just a prank.
It was just a prank?
How is
You
that just
kissing somebody's mom is a prank.
How is that just a prank, though?
They said it's chosen, okay?
Yeah, right here. Shit. Looking back to you. How do you feel about her? Oh, man, Tati, let's not get into this.
So, yeah, y'all can share the live.
We're sharing it right here.
Right? Even Precious said, dang. Right, Precious? Right? Tati like, dang, all my girlfriends. Oh, I would never. My loyalty is to Tati.
People are saying she's 21. Okay. She's 21.
I'm not speaking disrespectful about her mother. Like I said, I love her mother, but I don't condone her actions. Your actions are out. No, it's not a skit.
See, that's when people were saying,
real.
yo, this is a skit. You guys are just doing this for views. I don't know what to think of this.
And I'm not going to lie, that's the first thing I thought of too. I'm like, maybe smart. Okay, a couple weeks ago, she was asking people for money, okay? And what's crazy is I showed you guys the video where she was asking people for money for a down payment on the house, which is $250,000, okay? And then not even days later, a week later, this happened publicly. Okay. Now, when she was asking for money, she actually was sent Chismay's report. She was sent, Maybe knew that people were talking about her asking her audience for money and things like that. So it wouldn't be a huge surprise to me if this was a skit. I'm just saying, because you ask your, your supporters for money, and then not even a week later, this happens. It's very convenient to me.
After last night, after they went live, I don't know. I mean, people could fake shit all the time, but in my opinion, I do feel like this is real. Because I mean, maybe it does get decent views. I don't know about them, but I have a feeling this is legit.
That's why. Where's Trey at?
Where's Trey?
Downstairs in that room.
Right. Tell Maybe to bring Trey onto her live. In the bed. In the bed.
In the bed.
In the bed.
The big. In the bed. Screaming. Okay. Look, I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm screaming.
Don't open that door.
You screaming, but I'm screaming too.
I'm screaming on
Can't do it.
Don't open that door, y'all.
Like I said, I would never disrespectfully talk about her, but when y'all ask for the truth, I'm gonna tell y'all nothing but the truth.
Where's Trey? Trey's not in the room. Trey's in the room with my mommy. Trey's
Nothing but the truth. And who's gonna stop me?
Stop
The one who was gonna beat me up was Chosen, and Chosen ain't gonna beat me up.
She don't want me no more. Oh my god.
She switched up. She don't want you no more. She want the person who's gonna give her some more love and more money and more attention.
Yeah, I ran out of money.
Think about it.
Early on, and
Go digger or
and
what?
that's what you said while y'all was in the shower. Was I don't have nowhere to go. This could be really good. Don't tell Tati.
When I screamed at her that day,
Don't tell Tati.
when they left, Tati, remember when I was screaming at her and she was scared? And you came in there and you was like, y'all screaming, y'all need to stop screaming?
And she was.
Yeah, she was scared because she didn't know if I was gonna tell you that she kissed your mom. She didn't want to be in the middle of it. She'd rather be underneath the person who's gonna have her back, which is your mom.
Right, but bitch.
Okay, my question is, why in the world would Maybe kiss Trey? knowing, you know, she's dating, you know, your daughter, her daughter? That's my question. That's my biggest question. And guys, I did try to contact May. Let me see if she replied. I don't think she did. You know, just to probably.
I would say that May would not respond to him because, like, this is just embarrassing in my opinion. But I'm going to show you guys something else really quick. The whole thing is just absolutely ridiculous. Like, I never judged Maybay for the lifestyle that she lived. It is very, you know, interesting to watch. That's why I did watch her. But to actually see this shit play out on social media, it's ridiculous at this point. You know, it shouldn't have never came out on social media, but anyway, you know, but I will show you guys one here. This will make it a lot easier for you guys to see what I'm talking about here. Okay, this is the Exposed Facebook group. Shout out to the Exposed. And this is Maybay and her daughter's ex-girlfriend, which is now currently May's ex-girlfriend, Trey.
Yeah, when she don't want him, you know, I just take him. You know, it's okay. Isn't that how the whole world works? Though, aren't we all somebody's sloppy seconds?
The sloppy.
Now, keep in mind, you guys, this is her daughter's ex-girlfriend. And you're literally sitting here talking about sloppy seconds. This is somebody that your daughter was with, your own daughter. Like, why would you even be public about it and be talking about sloppy seconds publicly? You have no idea how your daughter could be feeling right now.
Aren't we all somebody's sloppy seconds? Thought a lot of you, but now you're something else. Okay. And if you don't, let me tell y'all something. If you don't like me because I chose to do whatever I chose to do with my life, so what? Very immature is right. Yep, I'm very immature. Period. Poof.
Whoever asked that question.
But your daughter's partner?
I am.
Why though? It's like stealing my son's girlfriend because I would never steal my son's girlfriend. I didn't steal anybody. She wasn't hers to steal. I didn't steal her.
Nah, I walked away. I'm trying to be mine too.
Can children not even play with other people without you? No. But you're grumpy old non-parent to your child. I guess what? I don't need to be a parent anymore. My daughter's grown. So who cares? She doesn't want me as her parent anyway. I'm not good enough. So who cares? What's on my lip? Your mama.
Yeah, because that's a weird statement.
Yeah, she doesn't want me to be her mother, so it doesn't matter.
Man, I'm like.
Oh my Lord. Thank you, Rizzo's wife, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. That means so much to me. Thank you. So you guys are listening to her. You hear what she's saying. Absolutely. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, but I feel like this video tells it all to you guys. She is now publicly being affectionate, talking about this, and her daughter is watching this. You know, it's crazy to me. Okay, it just is.
Oh, you're talking about something else. I'm reading the other comment.
Oh. Please work on a relationship with your daughter because she's hurt now. But
what if I'm using her?
You only get
What if
one
she's
mom.
using me? Y'all asking me. Y'all asking both of us.
And you see, this is. Pay attention to what people are saying in the comments. Like, at the end of the day, this is your daughter's ex-girlfriend, okay? And I'm going to keep repeating that because it sounds absolutely nuts. But you have people saying, please work it out with your daughter. That's who should matter to you. It doesn't matter if your daughter's an adult. it still should be important to you to work things out with her, to try to make things right with her. You're off to a really bad start, and it's almost as if she doesn't even care. I don't have to parent anymore. But my mom is still my mom, and I'm in my 30s. Absolutely. Like, I could never, that's just like even me being like with one of my son's friends. You know what I'm saying? It's just wrong. No integrity. No, exactly. Be Kush. Exactly.
What's that? What are you? This is the thing. What is she using me for? Because she can't get nothing from me that I don't give. Period. She doesn't ask me for anything at all. right. How about it? I say, how about that a lot? Oh, thank you for listening. I understand. Believe me, I understand. I was Trevor once upon a time. So you look. Aw. When I grow up. When you grow up. When I grow up.
It's weird when I grow up. I do.
No, I'm not going to say that I stopped being a parent, but I stopped being a parent when the child is disrespecting me and doesn't respect me as their mother. No matter what the circumstances is, when the child was never acting like she was my daughter to begin with, I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to bash my daughter, period. You know, it is what it is.
This is exposed edit. So there's obviously a reason why they was zoomed in close to her, but for her to sit there and say that you're not going to bash your daughter, that you're literally hurting your daughter right now by being public with her ex that she was just with a few weeks ago. Okay? That's not right. And you may not have to, you're not gonna bash her verbally, but you're bashing her emotionally, in my opinion. This is wrong. This is what I have a problem with. This is when you go too far. This is when you cross the line with the whole poly love thing. At least do it with a little bit of integrity and morals. And there's been many of times, and if I find the video, I will show you guys. There's been times where in her recent video, she said that her daughter has been with some of her exes too. Okay. But you are the mother. You're the mother. You are the one who's supposed to be the responsible one. You are the one who's supposed to be an example to your daughter. I don't care how many of your exes that your daughter has been with. That doesn't, two wrongs don't make a right. How many times do we have to say this as a mother? That doesn't make it okay for you to do it. And let's keep in mind, this is a 21 or 20-year-old young lady. May is in her 40s. Welcome to the Glam Fam, Rizzo's wife. Welcome. Thank you for becoming a member. Hold on, let me play this.
Whatever y'all feel, that's what it is. Whatever y'all think it is, that's what it is. You know, at the end of the day, it's cool. I'm going to stay in Ivan's inbox. That's Zaddy. What? You going to stay in Ivan's inbox? That's Zaddy.
Stay on delivered.
Stay on it. And guess what? Guess what? You're just going to stay in the inbox.
Stay on delivered.
We're going to stay in his bed. How about that?
You be in these DMs. You know what I be at?
In the sheets.
In the shorts.
There you go. There you go. There you guys know. Ivan, he's perfectly fine. He may call, the girls May's girlfriends, but he still sleeps with them. They still sleep in the same bed. Like, he's perfectly fine with it, which I knew that he was. Okay.
Like, can I borrow these?
Right. I still need my mama. I'm 36, but she don't feel like she need me, so it's okay.
That's not what Callie.
did she just say she's 36? I thought she was in her 40s. I don't know why they zoomed in, or maybe that's me. Hold on, let me see. Let me see here. Let's just back out. Hold on. Now I lost it.
Aren't we all somebody's sloppy seconds?
The sloppy.
First and second. Aren't we all somebody's sloppy seconds? Thought a lot of you, but now you're something else. Okay. And if you don't, let me tell y'all something. If you don't like me.
Sorry, you guys, I had to find it. There's a lot of videos on that exposed page. Definitely check it out. It's in the description. However, what I am going to tell you guys is that I don't know if I did something wrong. We'll find out in a minute here. We're only going to listen to a little bit more of it, but I completely understand. I'm not going to be talking about this story, like dragging it on. This is just us having a Saturday night going on a ride, okay? But at the end of the day, this is a very, very sad story, especially towards her daughter. I feel bad for her daughter. But I do feel like it's important to show her response and the way that she's acting towards her daughter now. And yeah, I wanted you guys to see this.
Because I chose to do whatever I chose to do with my life. So what? I would never steal my son's girlfriend. I didn't steal anybody. She wasn't hers to steal. I didn't steal her.
No, I walked away.
So, what do you call it? According to May, her daughter wasn't with this girl. But here's the thing. It doesn't matter if your daughter was still with her or no longer with her. It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, that's still your daughter's ex regardless. And you should not be, wow. She's 36. She was reading a comment from someone saying they are 36 and still, and they still need their mom. She's not 36. Okay. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I knew she was in her 40s because if she's 36, she keeps trying to do all these things to make herself look younger, but at the end of the day, mentally, these women are in their early 20s with a mentality just the same as it is predatory. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like, most of the women that I have seen Maybe with are very young and naive and impressionable, and it's almost as if you're just bringing daughters into these are somebody's daughters, but it's like you're bringing very young girls into your house to raise. Like, I don't understand why it is that you can't be with somebody that your age, but maybe she doesn't like women her age. But at the same time, people keep saying, and Maybe keeps saying, this was my daughter's ex-girlfriend. It doesn't matter if that's her ex. That doesn't matter. That's still somebody that your daughter was with, and now you're with her. Like, there's no excuse for it.
And Sheldon and I haven't played with other people or without you. No. But you're grumpy old non-parent to your child. I guess what? I don't need to be a parent anymore. My daughter's grown. So who cares? She doesn't want.
Let me make this very, very clear. Maybe not that you ever see this, but you might. You're always a parent, no matter what. Okay? You're always a parent to your child. You don't ever stop being a parent just because your child is grown. It doesn't justify doing something like that to your child. Now, at the end of the day, you're right. She is grown, but that doesn't mean that you stop being a parent to your child. We're always supposed to be parents to our children. We are supposed to guide our children, and you act as though your child is like in her late 30s or even early 30s. She's literally in the beginning of her 20s. She's still learning every single day. And it's your job as a parent, okay? It may not be legally your job, but you still need to teach your child and be an example to your child, to be a role model to your child. And what kind of role model are you to your child if you choose to be with someone that your own child was with? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. You don't get to throw off all of these excuses like, oh, my daughter's grown. You're a parent no matter what. No matter what. You should be ashamed of yourself for being okay with this, for being public with this. Even if you were going to, and nothing excuses this type of behavior, but even if you were going to be with your daughter's ex, did you have to be public with it and put it in her face? Flaunt it in her face? Exactly, Care Bear. Care Bear says, I'm 46. I need my mama. I wish she was still here. Me too, Care Bear. I wish my mom was still here. My condolences to you. I lost my mom 8 years ago, and I still need her till this day. But my mother was a good example towards me. She was a good role model towards me. She was classy. She was elegant. She was just timeless. Like, nobody will ever compare to my mother. Nobody. And my mother still was an example to me until the day she passed away. Okay? Your child No matter the age, no matter how old they get, they are always going to look up to their parents. So this is not okay. It's not okay.
Mommy is her parent anyway. I'm not good enough. So who cares? What's on my lip? Your mama.
Yeah, because that's weird.
That is a manipulation tactic to sit there and say she doesn't want me to be her parent anymore. She doesn't care. Well, I wouldn't want you to be my parent either. You'd be an embarrassment to me too if you was to go freaking public and brag about being with your daughter's ex. I can see her saying, I don't want you to be my parent anymore. Like, duh. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Bermudez. She was an amazing woman. And still to this day, you know, I still look to her and I still think about what would my mom do? What would my mom do? You know, and I'm very, very happy and grateful that I had such an amazing mom. And my mom was always an example to me. She was always my role model, always, still is, you know, and for her to just act as though, oh, she doesn't want me to be her parent anymore. That's a manipulation tactic. Stop with that bullshit. Do better. Do better towards yourself. Most importantly, your daughter. That's where you get it from. Thank you, Emily. I have the best mama ever. I'm so glad she isn't anything like me. Exactly. Stranger, I sure could use me dad's advice at even 67. Right. She's rationalizing it to absolve her of any guilt for what she's done to her daughter. I agree. We always need our parents regardless of how old we are. I agree with that. But thank you so much, Brandy, CMUA. The third young woman in their relationship was brought in from my understanding having almost nothing. May showered her with designer clothing, shoes, and a car. R. Kelly type lady, in my opinion. Yeah, I hear you, Melly. Melly's kind of getting down and technical with it as far as like getting to the mental aspect of this, you guys. Like, these are younger women, very younger, impressionable women. I think it's actually time to start looking at it that way. I think a lot of people are so intrigued by her lifestyle, but let's get deep with it. These are very young women that she's bringing into this poly love, and maybe they have been in that type of relationship previously. I don't know. But when you meet somebody, you know, especially a young woman that has practically nothing, and then you shower them with love and gifts and all of that kind of stuff, that is also manipulation. Okay. And it's very sad, you know, and that's how I look at it. Is what you're doing maybe now is you're just bringing more attention to yourself, and now people are starting to look deeper into your life, and they're starting to look deeper into the girls that you've been with, how old they are. You better be careful. You brought this attention to yourself. I don't care if your daughter started it, you should have never did it in the first place. So now you're bringing all this attention to yourself, and you're getting mad when people are sitting here, you know, putting you in your place and telling you that you're wrong, which you are, and you're making all kinds of excuses and all that kind of stuff. No, you need to quit doing that, because people now are you know how people are on the internet. They're going to start digging deeper in your life and bring up personal situations, all because of what you did. Sleeping with your daughter's girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, whatever she is, it doesn't matter. That's still your daughter.
Yeah, she doesn't want me to be her mother, so it doesn't matter.
Man, I'm like, oh, you're talking about something else. I'm reading the other comments.
Oh. Please work on a relationship with your daughter because she's hurt now. But
what if I'm using her?
What if she's
using me? Y'all asking both of us that.
What are you? This is the thing. What is she using me for? Because she can't get nothing from me that I don't give. Period. She doesn't ask me for anything at all. right.
Let me be clear here, and May, you should know better than this. And I agree. T. Kalahuni, I'm probably saying that wrong, but it says, I've been following May since her beginning days of Facebook when she was caring for her sister, Nita. May was much more loving and caring back then. I agree. They always start off very loving and caring, don't they? But yes, I remember those. I remember when I used to watch her taking care of her sister, and she used to pretend like her sister had a baby. It was all it was awesome to watch how amazing she was towards her sister. And here's the thing. Yes, this young lady could be using May, but in the end, May could be using her as well. And using her by buying her stuff, all of these manipulation tactics and all of that kind of stuff. May is more of the adult here. And she should know better than to be with her daughter's ex-girlfriend, girlfriend, whatever. And most importantly, this is a very young lady. And to flaunt that, to be public with it, and to make excuses for your behavior, it's wrong on so many levels. And like I said, all you're doing is bringing more attention to yourself, more people. You want people to talk about this. I know that's what she wants. Okay.
How about it? I say, how about that a lot? Oh, thank you for listening. I understand. Believe me, I understand. I was straight once upon a time. So you look. Aw.
When I grow up.
When you grow When I grow up.
It's weird when I grow up. I do.
No, I'm not going to say that I stopped being a parent, but I stopped being a parent when the child is disrespecting me and doesn't respect me as their mother. No matter what.
I'm not sure. At first, I thought it was me, but I'm not sure why they zoomed into her lips. There's a reason why they did that, though, you guys. I don't know why, but this is their edit, not mine. Shout out to the Exposed Facebook page. It'll be in the description. But yeah, this is not my edit. But what I will say is that you're sitting here saying that your daughter no longer, what the fuck is wrong with you? Go to family counseling. Handle this behind the scenes. You should never have done this. You have no respect for yourself, so therefore you aren't going to have any respect for anyone else, including your own daughter. And I don't know if this is a skit. I don't care how many times I say it's not. It's definitely questionable to me. But at the same time, imagine how much views she's getting, you guys. Imagine how much money she's making off of this. Imagine.
The circumstances is when the child was never acting like she was my daughter to begin with. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to bash my daughter, period. It is what it is. Whatever y'all feel, that's what it is. Whatever y'all think it is, that's what it is. At the end of the day, it's cool. I'm going to stay in Ivan's inbox. That's Zaddy.
What?
You going to stay in Ivan's inbox? That's Zaddy.
Stay on delivered.
Stay on it. And guess what? Guess what? You're just going to stay in the inbox.
Stay on delivered.
We're going to stay in his bed. How about that?
You be in these DMs. You know what I be at?
In the sheets.
In the shorts. Be like, can I borrow these?
Right.
I can't imagine how her daughter feels right now. I feel really bad for her daughter. The fact that you are flaunting this and now you're talking about, this This is fucked up, you guys. Big time.
I still need my mama. I'm 36, but she don't feel like she need me, so it's okay.
That's not what Cali women said.
It doesn't matter. People stop being a mother every day. You know what I'm saying?
My Cali women said.
I don't respect her. She don't respect me. So it's all good.
What? You don't respect your daughter? What in the hell? How can you sit here publicly and say that you don't respect your daughter? How? She's not going to bash her daughter yet on the live that was taken down. She told the entire internet that she would pull her daughter's medical records to show how mentally ill. That is just wow. Now see, this is starting to get really sad. And she took that down. Well, she took that down for a reason, of course. If anybody finds that, please send it to me. Wow.
Well, I don't care. I really don't care what you think. I really don't care. I could care less.
I have a dress on. I be cold. Hey, Tiffany. It's the big old deal. I see that name. Yeah, I'm about to
She can buy cigarettes. Can't you buy cigarettes? You gotta be 21 to buy cigarettes? Or 18? Oh, no, we don't smoke.
I don't smoke cigarettes. I'm like, what? I don't know. Well, who wants me to go buy a cigarette?
Yeah, kids do their mamas wrong, too. Y'all don't know the whole story. It's okay, though. But it doesn't matter. I'm wrong. She right. There's a reason why she disrespects you as a daughter. That's fine. And there's a reason why I am who I am. Who? They was about to get married. Girl. Who? I guess you and Tati was about to get married.
Okay.
Don't feed into them. Okay.
It's your room.
Right. That's my ring on her finger. But
I cannot believe that there are some people in the comment sections that are justifying her actions. And then also, I'm sensing a lot of jealousy here from Maybe, almost as if she's jealous of her daughter, the way that she's acting towards her, almost as if there's some kind of jealousy there. Let me know what you guys think about that.
But she used to date your daughter. Well, a lot of people in America dated other people in America. Who cares?
Man, I probably used to date your daughter too. Keep it a band.
You know what?
I probably used to date your daughter. My mom.
You going to Jack?
She's in the hospital, bro.
Oh, what did you guys say me? Yeah, I was talking about them getting married and all that. And, then, at the end of the day, like, it's just a whole lot that I don't feel like getting into about what was going on. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I don't want to throw my daughter under no bus, period, And I'm not trying to make my daughter look bad, period. I don't need to do that, So if the story never fully comes out, that's fine. Either which way it goes, I'm wrong.
You're right. There's no way that you could possibly make your daughter look bad. You're the adult here. You are the one who is the parent. You are the one who's supposed to be the most responsible. You are the one. I don't care how old your daughter is, but technically she really is technically more of a teen than I would look at her as an adult. Yes, legally she is an adult, but we don't know the mindset that she's in. Every child's mindset is different. Every kid, whatever. And the point is that there's no way that you could possibly make your daughter look bad. The only person who's looking bad here, maybe, is you. That's it. No matter what you do. Jealous that her youth is gone. No matter how young she tries to act, she is still a 43 44-year-old lady, which makes her look immature. It does. Absolutely. I agree, Mel. Amen.
And here we are now. So, you know, I was accused of doing something before I did it, and here we are now. I said I did everything wrong. I failed as a mother, blah, 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 whatever. Even if she lied on me, if she says it, it is what it is. Barbara. You know, a lot of things that my daughter had said is not true. It's not factual information. But like I said, I'm not going to go on here and clear anything up. And I'm not going to go on here and try to defend whatever. It is what it is. I'm wrong. You know, but for all the other stuff that she said, no, baby. No. For kissing her, yeah, I'll say I'm wrong for that. But as far as anything else goes, no. I was a great mother to my daughter up until this, apparently. So, you know, this is the thing. I already lost my daughter. So this is my side, okay? Since y'all all want to keep asking the same questions. If you feel, okay, so my daughter felt like, oh, you kissed her, I'm done with you. I already lost her. So I felt like this. Well, I already lost my daughter. So I might as well just continue doing what I'm doing because I already lost her. There's no way to repair what's been done. There's no way. You know, it was taken too far, and I'm not repairing it, period.
So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of context here. When her daughter is the one who brought this out publicly. And when her daughter found out that May, you know, kissed her girlfriend, I'm sure her daughter said some pretty mean things. I'm sure she did. Which any child would if their mother slept with their significant other. Any child would, any adult or not, they would. And, you know, she probably said some hurtful things, but the point is anybody would. You know, that shouldn't be held against her. And for you to sit here and say that you already lost her, so therefore you're just going to keep doing what you're doing, that shows you right there where your morals are. And they're non-existent. You have no morals. If you had any kind of morals, there's no way that you would continue on with this. Be public with your daughter's ex. Continue to talk about this, knowing that your daughter is hurt over this. Okay? Your daughter is hurt, and yet you're still talking about it. So you lose your daughter, and you just continue being with her ex. Instead of trying to make it work, okay, this is your daughter. This isn't your friend. I think that's what I'm sensing as well. I think you're approaching your daughter and referring to her as if she's your friend. And there's a lot of parents who do that. But at the end of the day, I always tell my kids, I am not your friend. At the end of the day, always know that I'm still going to be the bestest friend that you will ever have in your life. But I'm your parent first. I don't sit around with my kids, and to each parent its own. Every parent is different, but I don't sit around with my kids. I make sure that that line is never crossed where they are too comfortable with me when it comes to being a friend. And how I look at it with Maybe is she was probably more of a friend to her daughter than an actual parent. That's what I feel like. That's what I'm sensing here. And I could be wrong. This is just all my opinion, alleged, but that's what I'm sensing. And because she acted more as a friend to her daughter, she's looking at it like her daughter is just some regular girl off the streets where she was just your best friend and you ended up sleeping with your best friend's significant other. And it's like, fuck it. No, this is family. This is your child. This is somebody you carried for 9 months that you've raised. Of course, she's going to go public and be mad at her mother for sleeping with her significant other. Of course she is. That doesn't mean she means it, though. But then you continue on doing it, then that just makes the situation worse. As a mother, you are supposed to be the bigger person, okay? When your child is acting and saying horrible things, she had a reason to. You're supposed to be the bigger person and be the example to your daughter, period.
You know. What happened? Oh.
I can take a shower.
I do only have one daughter, and if my daughter chooses not to be involved with me, that's her choice. I can't make her. Chosen's not. I mean, Trey's not confused. She knows what she is. There's nothing wrong with being a stud one day or a STEM one day and a FEM one day. There's nothing wrong with it.
First of all, of course she's confused. She's only 20 years old. She's damn near a teenager. Of course she's confused. Literally, she's just trying to find herself, okay? Every day. Every day. Like, don't try to sit here and act like this is a full-blown adult that you're with. This is not. This is a young lady who is just going through life, experiencing life without a care in the world. We all know how it was when we were 20, although I wasn't like that because I had a kid and I had responsibilities. May wants to have a Playgirl mansion. That's what she's striving for. That's what it seems like. A female Hugh Hefner.
There's nothing wrong with having a masculine side and a feminine side. Yeah, I did apologize to her, but like I said, there's no way to repair it. So I feel like if there's no way to repair it, forget it. There's nothing to do about it. No, they were not together, but it's all right. If she doesn't want to repair it, we're not going to repair it. If she wants to, we can. If not, we're not. Period. And that's just facts.
Wow. And another thing I do want to make very clear here is that Maybay took care of her daughter financially. I mean, her daughter lived with her daughter who had two girlfriends. Her daughter and her two girlfriends lived with Maybay. You know, you have to understand that, of course, your daughter is mad right now, so she's going to say things that she doesn't mean. But you as a parent need to be the bigger person and try to make it work. You know, she's irrational. She's emotional. She's probably so hurt right now. She don't know if she's coming or going. Filled with emotions right now, because what's going to happen when this woman that you're with now, Trey, no longer wants to be with you? Because she's not going to want. This is a 20-year-old young girl. Okay. This is going to be cool and fun, and she's happy for a while, but eventually it's not going to work. And then you're going to waste all this time with your daughter, all of these things that you've done to your daughter. You're going to have to live with that when this girl that you're with is gone, because she's not going to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not a lifetime long type of thing that's going to happen here. It's just not. I have two words. Valtrex. They all need to get some. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I saw her daughter's Drunken Live, and it was heartbreaking. We will watch a little bit of that for a second, and then I'm going to wrap this up. I want to read some of you guys' comments. What's all over my shirt? Who knows? I'm a mess. Okay. I will show you guys a little bit of that. Hold on. It was very sad, so I'm not going to show the whole thing, but you can just tell that her daughter is very emotional and very upset. Anybody would be. Gemini Mama, go to the end of the earth to fix it, especially when she was the one that messed up. You're choosing some pee over your baby girl. That's foul, foul, foul. And especially when her daughter already has mental. I heard that her daughter doesn't. That's the only reason why I want to show you guys the video of her daughter, because you can tell her daughter has some definitely some mental, emotional problems. You can tell. And we all do. We all do. So I'm going to bring this up really quick. Hold on one second. Exactly. My mom and I got along better when I became a mother. Lots of childhood trauma, trifling as, yep. It will get old. You're right. Yeah. All I'm saying is with this young lady, she's not going to be there forever. It's only going to last for a certain amount of time. And once she's gone, that's when you're going to be sitting there like, was all of this worth it? And I bet these young lesbian girls come in and are eventually pressured into sleeping with the husband. Maybe. You just never know. I don't take things and run with it and chat. Um, but I do value you guys' opinion, and that definitely could be something that goes on in the house, or it could be that they willingly want to. I've heard May, and if you guys want to maybe one day look at some of her live streams where she talks about poly love, she's very, very upfront and transparent with every girl that she's with, that you also have to be with her husband as well. So, it's really their choice in the beginning if they want to or not. She suffers from addiction as well. That's horrible. It's so sad how she literally talks about her daughter's mental health like she's a scorned friend over or something. It's so gross. May needs to act like an adult. I agree. I agree. She's definitely, like I said, from watching them, I think that she was more of a friend to her daughter than an actual mother. And I see that a lot. I even see that with some of my friends. Like, they want to be the cool mom, And I'm a cool mom, but I never let those boundaries be crossed with my kids. And every parent is different, okay? And it doesn't make it right and it doesn't make it wrong. But I just always want my kids to know I'm the bestest friend that you are ever going to have. But at the end of the day, I am your parent and you are going to be respectful. I don't let my kids cuss in front of me, or even, I smoke cigarettes, but I damn sure would never let, if my kids were to decide they're not going to do it in front of me. Okay. But I do have some friends that smoke with their kids and that, smoke marijuana with their kids. Every parent's different. But at the end of the day, I feel like that's the problem here. She's treating her daughter as if she's just some friend, some best friend that she had and now she's gone. No, that's your daughter. That's your daughter. You only have one daughter. And to sit there and act like, oh, it's no big deal. I've never seen something like that before. So it is. It's some Jerry Springer type shit. Let's put it that way. All right, let me pull this up really quick. Okay, we will watch a little bit of this. The reason why I brought up the Chisme report is because he has a live stream on the Exposed channel. There's just so many videos that I have to go through on their page. It's going to take forever for me to find it. So I'm just going to play a little bit, like a little smidget of it on the Chisme report. Like I said, he will be in the description below. And he's been keeping track. He's doing such an amazing job at keeping a close watch on everything that's going on. And like you heard him say, he thinks it's real. I guess it's real, but it's crazy. It's so crazy. It makes you believe that it's not real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's check it out, guys. Let's check it out. I actually screen recorded this.
This is May's daughter, Tati, and this is just her talking about everything that went on. You heard Chisme talk about this as well, and she is definitely inebriated, in my opinion. Okay, but you guys will see that.
I have control. I have control of my life. Hey, y'all.
And I haven't seen this yet, so this is my first time watching this with you guys.
It's your girl, Tati. For real. The real deal. The real still, the real smell, the real everything. Yeah, I got sunburned. You know, sunburns. Let's see anybody else stay in the pool for so long. But yeah, a lot of my content has been deleted. And
thanks to your mom,
I should have pinned my I
Oh,
should
well.
have, because everybody be asking me for it.
I mean, I guess if she's trying
I'm
to leave,
mad
right?
when I pin it in a live, bro. I really don't understand a lot of people. I just seen a live where somebody acted like they could actually afford something. You know what? I don't do subs. Cat, you could afford rent at my mom's house?
Oh.
Huh? Could you really? Yeah.
So she's speaking about Cat here.
I've been drinking. People can say, oh, you be drinking a lot.
As you guys can see, she looks pretty intoxicated here. Yeah, she's very intoxicated, and it's very hard to understand everything that she's saying, but you can clearly see how upset she is, for sure.
You know why I've been drinking a lot? Because I'm depressed as fuck. Sorry. Baby girl, when I was just in the house with all of y'all, did you not just say that you couldn't pay the rent? Was my mom?
I don't think, honestly, if I'm being honest,
me
I don't think anyone but May could pay the rent in there. That's just my opinion, though.
to take over that house because you couldn't pay rent. That.
Oh yeah, I remember that. She said she was going to take over that house when they moved into the new house. And FYI, or an update on the new house, I don't think they got it because apparently they were asking for more money, like closing costs, etc. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. People told her, but
Go home. Go to Texas. Go to Texas with your twin. Live there. I'm gonna go back to California because everything was being said about me. I've never called CPS. I've never called nobody on nobody. Never have I ever. Thank you very much. I've never called nobody on nobody. Never have I ever.
Never.
Or I should have did it on myself when I was a kid. What you mean? Cat, you're weird. Like, really weird. You're really weird. You're really weird. You're really a weirdo.
she's definitely.
You want me to feel bad for you?
She's definitely under the influence.
Oh, you want me to feel bad for you? And the fact that.
Yeah, she's definitely under the influence. Very, very cute girl, you know, and you can see the sadness in her face for sure.
You gave up your home situation where you could have ran back to California. You decided to stay in Texas even though everybody didn't want you there. That's why you left to California to go spend a month. We're not talking about that. But it's crazy how you think that people want you there when they don't. They really don't. It's crazy how you think. It's crazy, y'all.
Yeah, why is she even there?
This whole situation is crazy. And then for people to even admit some of the faults that they do and unadmit them and admit them and admit them and unadmit them. Like, y'all are crazy. Who's moving back to California? Move back to California for what?
Yeah, wasn't she gonna move? Tati and Brandy gonna move back to Cali? Cali's expensive as hell, so I think you should stay in Texas. They said they were gonna probably stay in Texas, but just stay in Texas.
My family's out here, y'all. Y'all know that? Y'all know that? Do y'all know that my family's out here? I have more than just my big brother with my nephews is out here. If y'all go back, because she's deleted many of my lives, many of my things. Go on my story. You can still watch it. Like, bro, at the end of the day.
You're gonna hear Chisme say this probably, but I'm gonna tell you guys too. She does have her own channel, which is Tati right here. She has her own channel, and her mother, Maybe, is the admin of her channel. So I guess she's been posting things, and Maybe has been deleting the things that she's been posting. So that's why she said that.
Am I okay? What is okay? What is okay? What is okay? Apparently, I don't know, because I got dropped many of times when I was a kid. My mom barely ever, my birth giver has barely ever explained the fact that I've been dropped multiple times.
Oh shit!
I guess I was dropped too many times to think that you were messing with my girlfriend, and too many times.
I'm just laughing because she said my. I'm just laughing because she said my birth giver. I'm not laughing because of she's been dropped. No, she's like really mad at Maybe. Hey, it's understandable though.
Ever catch on to the fact that I knew something was weird after that poly experience, but it's okay. You have it. At the end of the day, that's what you do. I have to test it. I just want to know.
Poor girl.
Don't expect me to care about your feelings when you don't care about mine. Stop trying to control me, dude. Stop trying to control me to feel how you want me to feel. Stop trying to make me feel bad because that's the only way you're gonna live. Social media. You should say that.
She talking about her mom?
I'm trying to buy a house. Dang, you're month to month. So I'm trying to buy a house, run me 20 bands, 10 bands, something, 2 bands, shit, anything. Because at the end of the day.
All right, real quick. Do you guys think, honestly, let me know down in the chat, but do you guys think Tati deserves the 10 grand? Any money at all? Let me know down below. Just let me know, guys.
Tati wants 10 grand from her mother, Maybe. And I don't know if she's going to give it to her or not. I can't even be the one to sit here and say if she deserves it or not. She's definitely very, very upset with her mother and calling her what Without a Crystal Ball calls Ms. Letitia. So it's obvious that she's very, very upset and she is being disrespectful. But in the same sense, I understand why she's so upset. We all understand why she's so upset. When you're betrayed like that from somebody that you love, especially somebody that you've looked up to your whole life, like that's horrible, so I can understand why she feels the way she does. And to know that her mother's basically giving up on her and saying, fuck it, I'm just going to be with your girl. You don't want to talk to me anymore. That's fine. I'm just going to be with your girl and move on with my life, and she wants 10 grand from her mother. So I don't know if Maybe's going to give it to her or not.
In my mother's words, I spent 10 bands to get you out here, Tati.
She did say
I
that.
spent 10 bands. You spent 10 bands to get me out here to Texas. You got me out here to Texas, so then I can bring my female. So then you want to hump her? Okay, cool. So run me 2 bands at least. I would love the 10. The 10 bands would be nice because at the end of the day, you got it, right? You got it. So run me that so I can be Gucci.
I don't think she got it.
I don't ever have to talk to you again. I don't want to talk to you again. I want everything to be packed up nicely. And I pray to God you don't break my TV, but it's cool. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to buy a new one. Yeah, the only thing that I'm really upset about is my TV. Yeah. You want to take a... Y'all want me to take a drug test on life? I will.
Yeah, she drunk or smoking that good stuff? Because this is a pipe right here. But yeah, she's under the influence for sure.
Y'all will see very much so that liquor is my contribution. Like,
She's saying
liquor
liquor.
and a little bit of THC.
Oh, there you go. Crossfaded.
When you coming to get it so it can be packed. That's cool because I blocked everybody else. My guy, I'm gonna just let y'all know. I've literally blocked my whole family.
Did you guys watch this? Okay, so a quick question. Did you guys watch this live? Like some of you guys watched this live? It sounds like she was like if Maybay's on the live. I think she was. I forgot what video was it, but I'm gonna show you guys in a little bit where she says, "Yo, I was trying to get into her live, but she just kept denying the request." So yeah, I think she was actually.
This is the Chisme report, and it will be in the description. And yes, Maybay was trying to get on her Facebook Live while she was live, and she wouldn't let her get on the live, but she is an admin to her channel. And I don't know on Facebook if you can remove admins. I'm not sure. I should know that, but I'm not sure.
But let me know down in the chat.
So at the end of the day, I personally test. Yeah.
Okay, she was.
My live just disconnected. Is my mom trying to take it down? I ain't finna make a new page, y'all. I need to make a new page, y'all. I need to make a new page. How is your relationship with your brother? My relationship with my brother is trash because my mom's always down talking me to my brother. And then on top of that, my brother thinks that I just am terrible. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible person. So I guess I don't matter. I'm never matter. It don't matter. At the end of the day, my mom has always said that I treat them like ish. So it don't matter. I guess you always choose everybody else before me. Da, 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 da. Okay, cool. You'll see how it feels to feel really, truly. I don't mess with y'all. Y'all can put out whatever story you want. You can put out whatever story you want.
Dang.
I'm hurt. My feelings are hurt. I'm irritated. I'm hurt. I want to slap somebody. I be wanting to jump, but I can't. I want to do a lot of things that I'm not gonna do, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna live life, but I've been wishing that I don't understand why I got here, but it's okay because at the end of the day, do what you do, be happy, bro.
Are you guys team Tati or team Maybay? Let me know also because a lot of people, believe it or not, a lot of people are still on Maybay's side. I mean, after this video is like after what I'm gonna show you guys today. Actually, don't comment down below. Wait till after the video because I got some exclusives, y'all. I'm telling y'all, just wait.
She can be happy. I'm gonna be happy one day. I'm gonna be happy. I'm happy. I'm happy with Brandy, bro. Don't ever assume that I'm not happy with Brandy. I'm happy with Brandy. I'm just hurt by the situation that I actually let somebody into our inner circle, and I told her a lot of things about us all together in general, and I still get the backlash. Like, I literally am still getting the hurt. Oh, you didn't treat me right for a couple of days, so I'm gonna go and
Someone said Chosen's live right now.
Okay, there's a lot of you can remove admins. There's a lot of what we always need to understand. There's a lot of things that goes on behind closed doors that we will never know. You know what I mean? This is just what's being shown to the public. I think she did create her page, Good Trouble. But there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that nobody ever knows about. There's a lot of things that go on inside the home. There seems like there is a lot of toxicity, a lot of things that we don't know happen between Maybay and her daughter Tati. And you can see the hurt in her eyes for sure. And she's obviously drinking, smoking to kind of chase away that pain, which is not good, because I do remember Maybe saying that the reason she brought Tati to Texas, because Tati was in California. Why am I saying? She was in California. Maybe brought her to Texas because she was on drugs. Tati was on drugs. So she does have drug addiction. And she's obviously suffers from addiction. So her drinking is not good. Her smoking, not necessarily good. So the point is that there's a lot of underlying issues that we don't know about that has went on in that home. And just like Maybe using the excuse of Tati has, Maybe says her daughter has kissed her girlfriends. I think with this girl, there's a difference between having girlfriends, girls you mess around with, blah, 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 and then having that significant other that you share your life with, that you become more personal with, that you start sharing your inner deepest thoughts, all of those things, somebody that you grow to be one with. And I think that's what she had with Trey. And she's hurt, because now her mother has that. There's a lot of emotions that she's going through right now. And this is not from a friend. This is from her mom. And people need to keep that in mind. This is her mother doing this. She doesn't get along with her brother. I definitely think that there are some things that, like family counseling, I would recommend, but because I'm not no damn counselor. But you can tell that there's a lot of things that went on with this family.
I wonder what she's saying.
A lot of people, I don't care. For one, Trey, you're weird. Mom, you're weird. All weird. For one, if you can ever want to. Brandy's the only girlfriend that's ever been for you. Brandy's the only girlfriend. That's something that you say to me as a mom. And then you say this. Brandy's the only one that's ever been for you. Everybody else has wanted to F me. What? So what you're telling me is that you stopped looking at them as daughter a long time ago. And you go from, I wonder if they want to touch me.
The hell?
I wonder if they want me. Let me see. I want to see if their relationship isn't stable enough. I'm gonna see if they want me. Like, bro, leave me alone. Leave me alone. And please, dude, get off my page. I thought I took you off of admin. But if I have to build another page, I have to build another page.
FYI, if you guys are starting a Facebook page, like if you guys want to do this full time, don't get admins. And I'll tell you guys why later. Just keep that in mind. Do not get admins. One, for example, maybe it was an admin for Tati, and look what's happening, yo. She's controlling her page because admins they could see your page, everything money wise, and they control your page. So, I mean, if you get an admin, just choose wisely.
It's cool. It's cool. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt that I had to build another page.
Yeah, I thought so. I think Maybe created her page and now she's controlling it. When Tati puts something up, I think Maybe will take it down, things like that. But the thing is that yes, you should always be careful about anytime you have a mod or an admin, but admins definitely have a lot more control over on Facebook. They do. Joanie, yes, this 20-year-old young woman had a girlfriend that was 20 also, and her 43-year-old mother approached her in a shower for a kiss. That's horrible. It's just horrible. Yep, he's right. I was an admin for a Facebook page and I could see what the page creator could see, messages, etc. Yeah, you can see literally everything. So you have to be careful. It has to be somebody that you genuinely trust, and that should be with anything, you guys, with YouTube, but an admin definitely has more control on Facebook. It's actually really crazy, but I'm always very careful about that. I'm careful even about the moderators that I have now. And And that's why I always say don't take offense if you have a wrench one day and the next day you don't, because it could be for a number of reasons. And I've always said it's not like getting a key to the White House. It's just a wrench. But I do understand that it is the ultimate compliment from a creator. But I always have my guard up, always. And I think every creator should.
Because something somebody else did me. I'm speaking about the truth, and somebody else has heard about it. That's cool. Everybody's mad at me. Everybody's mad at me because I keep saying what really happened, and they keep deleting my lives. But it's cool.
We ain't mad at you though.
Cool. I'll be okay. Like what? You want me to do better than you? I'm gonna do better than you.
Yo, that's funny.
You want me to be better than you?
Right now I'm reading the chat. Freaking, they're calling Maybe May Kelly. I wonder why.
I'll be better than you. I will get.
I'm pretty sure Melly said that. She said, she's like an R. Kelly. They're calling her May Kelly now. And it's still sad, but in the same sense, it is funny because somebody just mentioned that earlier. I'm not laughing at the situation. But I am laughing that people are calling her May Kelly. It's very crazy because Melly was just talking about that. She is, and it's crazy.
There. Like, bro. All y'all. A lot. Not all y'all. But all them people now. She's on drugs so bad. I could take a drug test right now. I could literally take a test right now.
Yeah, maybe said she maybe did say that Brandy, you know, started being a bad influence with, you know, las drogas. So I don't know.
Yeah, I might be drunk. Yeah, I might have the alcohol and marijuana.
Yes, maybe it's her mom.
Abuse. Yep. I haven't done nothing else. I haven't done anything. I haven't done nothing.
Looks like a pipe
Yeah.
on her chest. A bong, I mean.
Because I came out here for a reason, and everybody is making me feel like I didn't do it. Like I didn't do that. I didn't do it. I wasn't out here, and I didn't do what I had to do, and I wasn't sober for a long time, and that I didn't do what I needed to do. It's okay. It's cool. At the end of the day, I know what I did, and I know what I didn't do. I know that I have not used nothing in a long time. But it's okay. Y'all can all feel how y'all feel. It's cool. Yeah, I had problems before. But
this is really heartbreaking. And I'm sure, you know, even though she has another girlfriend, which is Brandy, but the point is I'm sure she seriously feels so betrayed because not only she girlfriend too. She lost her mother and her girlfriend. This is heartbreaking. She probably feels just so betrayed. And I can't imagine how she's feeling right now. I know. I just want to hug her. No, she's not fake crying. I'm very certain that those are her tears. She may not even have any tears coming out. But this is somebody who is very sad of everything that's going on. She's looking at it like, wow, my mother's gone. A woman that I was going to marry is gone, and my mother's now with that woman that I was going to marry. Like, that's just horrible. Okay, we're going to listen to a little bit more, and then that's it.
I didn't bring him out here. I've had a substance problem before, but I didn't bring it out here. It's okay. It's okay. That's cool. I can say what y'all please.
Yo, as Maybe, how can you see your own like daughter crying online, bro? Oh shit, it's tough.
It's cool. People can say what they want about me.
She's hurting.
Yeah, I had a problem. I had a big problem. I had a real big substance problem. Yep. Yeah, that's cool. I ain't done nothing. I ain't done nothing me. Just Tati. That's why I named my page that. Just Tati. Because nobody else deserves. Just Tati. Just Tati. Tati, you know, just Tati. I posted just Tati. I made just Tati. I made just Tati because just Tati was just Tati. She didn't have no substance, no nothing behind her. She was just me. Just every part that I couldn't be. That's okay. I had that substance. I did. I had a bad problem. I had a problem that I never want to let go of. You know, my problem that I never want to let go of is very heavy. Yeah. It's cool. I had a heavy substance abuse. Yeah, that's cool.
I don't think
That's
maybe
cool.
helps
I had
either.
a really heavy substance abuse. That's okay. But when I came out here, I changed. When I came out here, I didn't do nothing, and everybody kept blaming me for it. Everybody kept saying that I was doing nothing, and I wasn't doing nothing. I was just being me. Just being me, but it's okay. It's okay.
Bro.
I didn't deserve this. It's cool though, because at the end of the day, I treated Trey a certain way to where she feels like this is what she needed to do to me. I treated Trey a certain way to where she feels like.
Yeah, let's talk about Trey, dude. She's that. Wow, not hook up, but kiss your girlfriend's mom. Like, bro, how shitty are you? We haven't even focused on Trey.
What is needed in return. I did. Trey, I know what Trey's gonna have to say. Trey's gonna have to say, "Oh, y'all used to reminisce about when y'all used to do y'all thing. You know why we would reminisce about using our, you know what? What's the soda? Coke? Soda. Yep.
Okay.
I had a problem. I had a real big problem, and you're part of the problem. It's okay. Cool. It's okay.
Everyone in that house has a problem.
Obviously, everybody see that I put my full-fledged foot down to try to change me. Everybody.
Like, come on.
You guys, Brooklinen is having a sale, which they don't do very often, so you guys have to take advantage of this while you can.
This bedding situation you see here.
Sorry
is
guys,
the
I can't
bedding
watch anymore
situation
for
out
crying
of
like
my
that.
dreams.
This is literally the best pair of sheets I've ever had.
I'm gonna let you guys hear what
Maybe
Maybe has to say real quick before I
Brooklinen is
wrap
having a
this up.
sale
But
right now. Everything on their site is 15% off. They do not do sales often, so I highly
Have these. I was asleep already. I was like, I woke up and like, damn, what the hell happened last night? And then yeah, I saved all the lies, but let's see what Maybe had to say. A few words from Maybe.
Now, I brought my daughter from California to get her off of drugs
Don't do drugs.
and to try to give her a better life. And all she did every day was cry over Brandy. So I allowed it on her mom that she shouldn't need her mom. Just like I got you screen recorded saying it to her now. If you feel like you need your mom, babe, I'll take you home to her. You're such a manipulator.
Okay, serious question. Was that a manipulator move? When I saw that, I genuinely thought Brandy was like, yo, like, you don't got to be out in the street with me. Like, I could do it on my own. Like, if you want a roof over your head, go back to your mom. I don't know. I feel like that was genuine, but, you know, I could be wrong at the same time. Let me know what y'all think, though.
Yeah, Brandy on the live. They were not in a relationship when I kissed her at all.
You were down.
No, she told Tati when she got mad at Trey. She waited 3 days to tell Tati. Why she didn't tell her then? I told Tati the same day she told her. So why you not mad with her?
In the other live, I have her saying, like, contradicting herself, saying, oh, they were broken up already. Just wait, guys.
Why you not cussing her out? Why you not disrespecting her? Oh, because I did it, I know, but your girlfriend knew about it. Then your girlfriend also had sexual intercourse with her right after she found out.
I do wonder that, though. Like, why did Brandy take a long time to tell Tati? She should have just told Tati from the get-go, but...
For those of you that don't know, Tati's other girlfriend, Brandy, she knew about Maybe and the ex-girlfriend. She knew, and she took a while to tell Tati. It took her a while, but it could be just because she didn't know how to tell her. It could be because she was scared to tell her. It could be because she didn't want to hurt her. You know, she was probably afraid to tell Tati at that time. She eventually told her, but the point is, what's up with the deflection, maybe? All you're doing is deflecting. You're deflecting and projecting. Like Katie Joy, perfect, whatever. You need to stop. Like, you're literally, yeah, Brandy was probably scared. She was probably scared. She was probably like, oh my gosh, she was probably in shock. All kinds of things. But you can sit there. She's probably filled with all kinds of emotions, but you can sit there and blame the other girlfriend of your daughter's. Like, Brandy was probably scared. Exactly. I can understand from Brandy's view, shitty position to be in. Yes, Dave, absolutely. Predator right before your eyes. I hear you, Melly.
I mean, I guess Brandy has her reasons why, right? So we'll see.
And why did she have sexual intercourse with her if she found out, oh, you just kissed Tati's mom? Well, let's have sex. What? What?
I mean,
that makes sense though, right? That makes sense?
She got a point, I guess.
I don't care if Brandy likes me. Brandy ain't never did nothing for me or my daughter. Period. No. I was not emotionally absent in Tati's life at all. At all. Tatiana is emotionless. Okay, first of all, my daughter has mental issues, dude. I'm not even finna get into all that. You know, I don't want my daughter to break down.
Yo, then, serious question, why are you putting her through this? If you know she has mental issues, don't put her through some shit like this. Especially take it online. I mean, I know she took it online first, but like, yo.
The fact that you can sit here and say and blatantly admit that your daughter has mental issues and basically say, what? You're basically saying she has mental issues, but you're putting her through this. I agree with Chisme Report. You're putting her through this. You don't know what your daughter's capable of in the mental state she's in because of this. This is not a game. This is serious, and you're telling everyone publicly that she has mental issues, and yet you're now with a woman that she was going to marry, that she was planning to marry. The fuck is wrong with you? You are supposed to be the adult here, May.
That's what her girlfriend's gonna push her to. Because the more that you keep pushing her to disrespect, my daughter really don't want to talk bad about her mom. She don't. But you're pushing her to do it. The same as you pushed her to use drugs. You had my daughter out here looking like Skeletor.
No, I think everyone in that household does drugs. I could tell. Just the environment, y'all. Like, come on. It was not Brandy. I feel like it was everyone.
I disagree with that. I don't make those kind of allegations. You know, Chesme, he's entitled to think of what he wants to think, but I don't agree with that. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors. We don't even know if May baseline right now. You always have to look at things critically, but that's just his opinion.
Everyone in that house.
Hell yeah, I went to California to go get my baby. Yep. The same baby that I just did whatever. Yep. The same one that slept with my girlfriend. Yep. Yep. It is what it is. And Tati trying to act like she don't know what it is. Tatiana the past, I got the text messages where she said I passed her to you.
Show them.
Are you planning to move soon? Ask Van Lines Move for a moving quote and let the experts handle the rest. We have a trusted network of
Show them.
I'm going to do what to my daughter? What is she doing to her mother? I had her. She didn't have me.
What? You literally kissed your girlfriend.
I take care of her. And she trying to bribe me for money?
I have never heard such entitlement from a mother, ever. I don't care if you did have her. That doesn't mean or make it okay for the things that you're doing. So your daughter is the one who's supposed to come to you and kiss your ass to get along with you after you slept with your daughter's girlfriend. Kissed your daughter's girlfriend, allegedly, whatever you want to call it. She's supposed to come to you because you are her mother? No, you're the mother. You're supposed to be the bigger person. You're supposed to take control of the situation. And it should have never happened in the first place. What kind of mother does something like that? There's no excuse for it. And all I'm hearing is a whole bunch of excuses.
Give me 15 bands. Girl, I didn't tell you to shut up. I told you to keep talking. Tell them whatever you want. It's lies anyway. I don't care. Tell them whatever you want to tell them.
This shit is funny. Yeah, this is better than reality TV, if I'm being honest.
Oh, tell me not to do this? Go tell her to stop doing it. You don't think, okay, I understand. I kissed her. I understand it.
Oh, she admitted, y'all. She kissed her. Woo.
I understand. But like you said, I kissed 5 of your other girlfriends. So therefore, this is not nothing new, right? So now you're so So messed up over this one.
I thought she wasn't her girlfriend though.
Right? The one that you sit up here and talked about every day. The one that you tried to get me to send home every day. And when I told you I would send her home, Brandy didn't want you to send her home. Brandy admitted in front of everybody she was a cap artist, and then she tells y'all.
Maybe, how old are you again? You are 43, 44 years old. You, of all people, should know that every couple have their good days and they have their bad days. So you're sitting here throwing that in her face and using that against her because one day she was talking about her. The next day she might have been in love. That's how it is when you are in love or when you're with somebody. You're in a relationship. Every day is different. So for you to sit there and throw that in her face as if you're using that against her to justify your actions. And there is no justification. The fuck?
One thing and tell somebody else the other thing. I don't care if Brandy likes me or not. I don't care if Brandy's on live. I don't care what Brandy does. I don't care. I'm not gonna let no child that came out of me disrespect me and tell me she want to fight me and call me out my name and blah blah blah. I don't care what my mama ever did to me in my life. I would never disrespect my mama.
That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie, yo. You know that's a damn lie, maybe. Come on. I thought you said you. No, that's a damn lie.
It's been time for her to stand on her own 2 feet.
So you're saying if your mom hit one of your kids, like abused them, you would still be like, yo, we're still Gucci though. Can stand this.
She chose to follow her to do everything else that got her messed up in life. But like, I just don't understand that if I've been with 5 of your girlfriends, why is this one so? Because it's a big deal to Brandy, because it was Brandy's girlfriend.
Or she probably really loved it.
Yes, this is sped up. It's always going to be sped up to change the tone of the voice. You have to. One thing I will say is you're sitting here saying that she's mad because of someone else. No, she's mad because she was hurt. And the fact that you can blatantly sit here and admit again that you've been with 5 of her girlfriends, 5 of your daughter's girlfriends. Of course she was going to have a problem with one of them because at the end of the day, when you're in messing with people, there's a difference between messing with people, dating, and then having a real girlfriend that you're with, that you plan to marry. How can you sit here and excuse this type of behavior? You are, oh my goodness gracious. Wow.
Maybe Tati really loved Trey, was betrayed from her own mother and girlfriend.
Jasmine, thank you. Took the words right out of my mouth. Maybe she didn't love those girls that you kissed, which you shouldn't have did it in the first place. I can't believe you're admitting to that. You're admitting that you messed with your daughter's girlfriends, okay? That you've kissed them before. But the point is that maybe she didn't love those girls. Maybe she loved the girl that you are now with, that she was with and was going to marry. Maybe this was the first time she stood up to her mother for doing this to her again. And maybe she felt stronger because of it, because of Brandy. Exactly. The fact is that maybe she just never said anything before. Maybe she didn't love those girls before. It could be a whole bunch of reasonings why, but that still doesn't justify your actions, maybe. That doesn't make it okay. Good night, Gemini Mama. Thank you so much for being here.
I don't know. Maybe that's the case, man.
You just go get her, and you still can't see it. I'm not respecting nobody that don't respect me, and I don't care if it's a mama, a child, or whatever. Yep, I raised that, sure did, and I have the right to let her go and be grown. She's grown.
Why didn't Brandy?
Okay, so let me pause this. Okay, so there's more to this live. Let me just.
Why didn't Brandy?
What the hell is this? Let me just pull it up. Yo, could we get 1,000 people shit for money, including myself? I don't care. No, I'm just kidding. I still don't get paid. No, the whole household is making lies off of this drama. So like, it's not only them, it's all of y'all.
I even told my daughter I was sorry. That didn't work. Then she hit me up and said, well, since you're my bank account, run me some money. What? You're grown. I don't owe you anything. This is a grown woman we're talking about. No matter she lost my daughter card when she did everything that she's done this far. No, No, she's not. She's doing it because she has that little thing beside her. You know what I'm saying? The same person that knew what happened and didn't tell my daughter. So if you're mad at me, I think you should be mad at the girl that you sleep with too, because she knew about it.
You're her mom.
How come she didn't tell you? She lay up with you every night. Why she didn't tell you nothing? Why did it take for her to get mad at Trey to speak up and tell you?
So not only you're the reason why her and her one girlfriend broke up, Trey, and you're now with her, maybe, but now you're trying to turn her against the girlfriend that she has left, which is Brandy, using all these reasonings as to why didn't she say anything. There's a whole bunch of reasons why she probably didn't say anything. And this is your story. This is something that you're saying to justify your actions by saying, oh, Brandy didn't tell Trey until she got mad at her. I don't believe you. I just don't believe you. I think she was probably afraid. And when she got the courage, she did. Period.
Why are you encouraging her to disrespect her mother? Right or wrong, I'm still her mom. And none of y'all can change that.
Do you guys honestly think?
I think she's encouraging. She may not be encouraging Tati to disrespect you, maybe, but she may be encouraging Tati to defend herself, to stick up for herself. Because she probably hasn't done it thus far when you've done it before, when you kissed 5 of her other girlfriends. And that is a horrible thing that you did, by the way. Horrible, horrible thing that you can blatantly, publicly admit that you have messed around with 5 of your daughter's girlfriends. She didn't say anything then. Maybe she just now got the courage to say something now. It's wrong on so many levels. And of course, you're deflecting. That's what people do.
That Brandy is telling, Tati to disrespect her mother. I highly doubt that, but I mean, people put lies in their head, so
I never liked Brandy from jump because Brandy has been trying to turn my daughter against.
Then why the fuck you let her live in your house? I'm pretty sure they were there living makes no sense.
Me from the beginning of time.
You
know what I'm saying? And yep, we both done kissed each other's girlfriends. Yeah, I said it. My daughter done kissed mine too. My daughter done messed with girls that she knew I was talking to too. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It happened.
Bro, this whole poly shit is messed up.
I'm not mad because she told anything. I'm not mad. I'm not. She has the right to, but what I am upset about is the bull crap. You know what I'm saying? What I am upset about is that my own daughter is trying to peg me out to be what I'm not. That I'm upset about. But you know what? I still am not going to bash my kid because she's my blood. You feel me?
We need 20 more for 1,000, y'all.
You have already publicly embarrassed your child, bashed your child, maybe, just by doing the things that you have done. You've already done it. Just because you're not saying, F that B and blah, 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 blah. You may not be saying that, but you have already told everyone her personal business publicly. Okay. You have already disrespected her beyond belief by messing around with her girlfriend. Okay. You literally have already you've already bashed her. Maybe not verbally, but mentally, publicly. You've done it all publicly. So I don't understand why there's so many excuses instead of just taking responsibility and trying to make things work with your daughter. But you should be ashamed of yourself because at the end of the day, it's public now. But you definitely could have taken control of this situation and turned it into something positive. Okay? You could have. Even though it's bad what you did, you still could have made it better for your daughter because at the end of the day, you are wrong. Maybe is wrong. And she could have made it a way better than what she did.
Her mom. I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you don't never want to see me again.
I like how she keeps saying I'm still her mom. A mom wouldn't kiss her daughter's girl like that.
I've been taking care of you for 24 years.
Almost 1,000. We're gonna hit that star party button.
Still pay your phone bill to this day. Still pay your insurance for your car. You know what I'm saying? And now you're telling me that you're demanding me to give you money? You demanded me to give you money. I said I'll help you get in a place. Now you're trying to play it to social media like I tried you.
Hold on, I gotta hit the button, guys.
Star party, guys, go.
Thank y'all. 1,000. Shout.
This is crazy, you guys. Like, this is a hot mess. And the fact that you're sitting here saying she's making you look bad, no, sweetheart, you're doing that all on your own. You're making yourself look bad. Your daughter isn't making you look bad. Your daughter is coming out squeaky clean on this whole situation because she's the one who's going through the pain right now. You have her girlfriend. Okay? It's, I don't think they're teens, but they're definitely close to it.
I'll tell you. Oh, shit.
I'm gonna pay for you a place. You gotta stop this. I'm her mother. I should have told her.
The heck? Okay, so I guess it ends there. Don't worry, I got more of the live. It's like 3 separate clips because, like I said, she deleted the whole thing. But this is a one where thing. What?
Star party, guys, go.
Gracias.
But it is what it is. I ended up having a connection with Trey.
What? What? Bro, she had a connection with her daughter's girl.
And I do have a connection with Trey. No, I'm not picking her with my daughter.
Sounds like you are, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you to Teaya.
So what do you call it when you choose to be with your daughter's girlfriend, let your daughter go, okay? Don't talk to her publicly, say that you're done with her because she disrespected you, which you already disrespected her beyond belief. What do you call that? You did choose someone else over your daughter. I don't know what else you would want anybody to call it. You chose your daughter's girlfriend over your own daughter.
Yeah. No matter what anybody says, no matter what, and no matter what, right, wrong, and different.
Hold on. I have to read this comment, y'all. Please tell me this is not true. Someone in the chat said, hold on, I'm trying to look for it. Yesterday, Tati said May used to have her watch porn with her. What? Bro, I want to throw up myself right now. Ooh, what the hell?
She should always ride for her mama too. It go both ways.
No, she shouldn't. She
That
should
goes
not write
both
for her mama.
ways. She's here.
Trey's there at your house?
Yeah, whatever broke up. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't together when this happened.
So she was a girlfriend then. You're saying they broke up. If they broke up, they were dating. Come on. Contradicting yourself once again.
They wasn't dogging her. It was not with her at all. They wanted to get rid of her. And then turn around as soon as I try to get her way out of here, they suck her in back to stay. I understand that, of course, it's going to be, everybody is somebody else, though. Everybody is. Yep, and
I told them, hey, Mom, I spent 8 years on this degree, but I hate it, and I really want to change jobs. I'm sorry, I know this sounds...
I should have cut her off as a daughter the minute that she slept with one of my girlfriends, or a girl I was going to be with, right?
You honestly...
Go both ways.
You guys believe that Tati was going to sleep with one of her May's girlfriends? Don't know.
So I should have cut my daughter off as soon as she tried to be with my significant other, right? No, I'm not jealous of my daughter. It's actually the other way around.
Your daughter jealous of you then?
But why was Trey on live talking about her master plan?
I disagree. I think I definitely sense some jealousy here, maybe from both, but I definitely feel like you just never, if Maybay can already admit to kissing 5, okay, not 1, not 2, but 5 of her daughter's girlfriends, okay, that's jealousy to me. That's jealousy. That is you seeing, your daughter messing around with somebody that you are attracted to. It's almost like what's crazy, and this is just alleged, this is my opinion, but it's like you're counting on your daughter to bring in younger women and you're taking them. That's what it seems like to me. I mean, that's the pattern here. If you can sit here and admit that you've been with 5 of your daughter's girls, 5.
What plan, dude?
Tati not gonna come on my live at all. I tried to get on hers though. She wouldn't let me go in there. It's all like I said. Y'all always defend one side. You know, me and my daughter have both messed with each other's people we were talking to.
That's nothing you should say out loud, bro. That still sounds bad. That sounds gross. Like, why do you say that out loud? I mean, I get it. You're trying to defend yourself, but no, don't do that.
I never messed with her girlfriend. She's only had 2 girlfriends her whole life, Kelsey and Brandy. I've never messed with anybody that she was in a serious relationship with. Any other girl that used to come over, you know what I'm saying? We poly. So she picked one, I pick one. You know, that's the life we live. You know what I'm saying? That's facts.
That's facts.
You know? No, I'm not high. I was crying. Thank you very much. I don't do drugs.
Okay. Y'all really think she don't do drugs? Come on.
Yeah, she tried to add me way after I asked. Trey was on.
All right, so that's basically it, y'all. I mean, the live right here.
This is just, maybe they will be getting a call to be on some kind of reality show or something. I have no idea. This is absolutely just, she should be ashamed of herself. I don't even know how anybody can even admit publicly saying that your daughter's only had 2 girlfriends, but yet any girl that she's had around you, you have kissed. A majority of them, 5 of them. I can't imagine explaining this convo to a mate over coffee, let alone a Facebook Live huge audience, and then I wanted 200. Exactly. She sounds proud of that. She does. She sounds very, very proud. It's crazy. Just a Saturday night chat that I wanted to have with you guys and kind of introduce a story. I think it is probably one of the craziest stories I've heard in a long time here on the internet, besides the stupid shit that KJ does. Yeah, probably Jerry Springer. Somebody is going to call them, I'm sure, because this is a show. This is a literal show. It's creepy. Yeah, I agree. It's very creepy. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Okay. So, what do you guys think? It's a very, very sad story at the end of the day, right? Sorry, I had to prop my computer up a little bit. I don't even know what to say, how to feel. Hold on. There we go. But what I will say is that I'm glad that I was able to talk to you guys about this story and, all of us talking about it together. Right. Like, just to even think about that, it's also very nasty. It's just like even my son's friends, they have hold on, let me fix this. There we go. Like, they'll say, "Oh, your mom's a MILF, whatever." And he gets mad. But at the end of the day, does that mean I'm going to be like messing around with my son's friends? No. No. Like, I feel bad for her daughter. I feel bad for the whole situation, especially how Maybay is handling it. She should be ashamed of herself. And I used to actually really like Maybay. I didn't necessarily agree with some of the things that she did, but I didn't have a problem with her. I used to enjoy watching some of her content, and I feel like now there are still a lot of people, you guys, who are defending Maybay, though. There are still a lot of people who are defending her, who are saying that, they're justifying it for her. Go on the Exposed channel. There are still a lot of, sorry about that. I had to clean off my thing. There are still a lot of people who are defending Maybay and defending her actions. She does have some hardcore fans. So I don't like to say fans, but she does have some hardcore supporters that are still supporting her. And I think it's nasty. But overall, I do think that this is going to ruin her reputation. Her reputation was very transparent. I lived the poly life, and she was proud of it, which was cool. Everybody was interested in that. But now that this has came out so publicly, and you could see the hurt in her daughter's eyes, I do feel like this is going to damage her brand. Because why would you want to support someone like that? And especially for somebody who's so young. This is a young lady. She's only 20 years old. Damn near just got out of being a teenager, So I do feel like this is definitely going to ruin her brand. It's going to ruin her image. And it's sad. Like I said, I never really watched her all the time. But she is an influencer, Pinky Winky. She has almost 1 million followers. All I'm saying is you have to also imagine how much revenue she's earning off of this, though. Every live she does, I'm sure that there's more and more people watching, including hate watching. So she is making money off of this. And the fact that she was just asking for money to put a down payment on a house like a couple weeks prior to this happening now, but yet your daughter wants $10,000 and you're considering giving her that $10,000, and you are also considering paying for her living expenses. So therefore, you have money, sweetheart. You have money. Some YouTube channels are going from good to really nasty or bad. It's all sad. It is. Somewhere along the line, I feel like a lot of YouTubers lose their integrity. I don't know what happens. It's never going to be me. Don't worry. I'm never going to be like that. My mom raised me better than that. And my mom raised me to be humble and grateful for everything that I have. And I will always be like that. I think somewhere along the line, a lot of influencers, creators, they take for granted the things that they have. They take their subscribers for granted. They take the money for granted, and they think it just becomes more entitlement. And you see it every day. You see it in KJ, even though KJ's always been like that, but somewhere along the line, a lot of YouTubers, they lose a lot of that. And it's sad. It's sad to watch. Hey, Jasmine. My daughters are both in their 30s, and they will always be my babies and their friends. I look at being one of my children. I look at being one of my children. Maybe is disgusting. She is. How do you ask your subscribers to help you pay towards a down payment on another home? I'm telling you, she doesn't need it. If you're going to help pay for your daughter's living expenses, and she just blatantly admitted 2 seconds ago that she was considering it, but she said her daughter had to stop doing what she was doing. If you can pay for somebody's living expenses, you don't need the money for a down payment on a house. Get a house that you can afford. That's called living beyond your means. She said they aren't getting that house now, that they're looking for a different house. Yeah, she had no choice because they went up on the price. They're not getting that house because they raised the price on it. They were 10 and 12 when we got married. Now they are 26 and 22, and I wouldn't trade them for anything. They are my boys. That's so sweet. It's not hard to do your makeup, trust me. I'll be doing a makeup live when the kids start school, which is Monday. So I'll be live a lot earlier, you guys, because the kids will be starting school Monday. Your mother is the one person who would never, who you would never think would betray you in such a manner. I agree, Pinky Winky. It's extremely nasty. It is. The fact that you're now intimate, okay, this is alleged, intimate. You're now intimate that with somebody that your daughter was intimate with. That just isn't, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. There's so many things wrong with that. Like, I can't. I feel maybe is running some type of poly call. I think that's what she wants. I think that she wants to have, more. Like, if you ever watch Maybe, go on her YouTube channel or go on her Facebook. She is always saying, and there's always women flirting with her in the chat. And she is always saying, "Oh, I would love to meet more women." She says that. And there'll be women in the chat that says, "Oh, I could do this for you. I could do that for you." And she'll be like, "Oh yeah, go in my DMs, message me. She'll tell them. I'm just saying she's very open and very transparent. And she's very transparent about the fact that she's willing to meet new women. And a lot of women flirt with her, and she'll be like, "Go, holla at me in my DM." I mean, it is what it is. And I liked Maybe because she was so transparent. And somebody else mentioned, she used to take care of her sister because her sister used to have some problems. Her sister was in a car accident when she was younger, and she got very, very hurt. And she used to take care of her sister. And her sister passed away. And maybe that changed Maybe for the worse. I don't. Hey, justice for all. Maybe that changed Maybe for the worse. I don't know, but something changed in her. Something just happened, and her whole, everything about her changed. I just don't know what happened to her, because she used to be really cool to watch. I'm not joking. Like, the way she would make the lace fronts. She cooks with a lot of butter. She's a good cook. They used to do little skits. Check out her YouTube and some of her YouTube live streams. You will see in the comments women flirting with her saying, "Okay, I'll be your next girlfriend." People do say that to her. And it's like, with all the women in the world, you have options, sweetheart. Why did it have to be your daughter's girl? Why? I don't know, you guys, but I just wanted to chat with you guys on this Saturday night. It was fun hanging out with you guys. She needs to focus on her whack ass husband and live the 40-year-old life. I'm 44 and can't imagine being attracted to a 20-year-old. My daughter's girlfriend comes over all the time, and I treat her like my own. And that's awesome. Yeah, most people who are normal, wouldn't, I don't want to say normal because I'm not a normal person by any means, but it's weird. It's just really, really weird. And another thing too that you guys would probably want to know is that Maybe's husband is young. Maybe's like 40 something, but Ivan is in his late 20s. Oh, thank you, Justice for All. It's good to see you. I'm going to be live earlier, starting Monday, Justin, just to let you know, because the kids start school Monday. But yeah, her husband's young, very young. I think he's either in his late or mid 20s. So, and she's in her 40s. So that I think when she met him, he was pretty young. A 20-year-old should feel like a child to me. I agree. There's no way, like I said, there's been many times where, and I've heard of that before. I have a friend who ended up being with, and she's still with him till this day. She ended up being with her son's best friend. And it's wrong on so many levels. Her son, he forgives her now, but it took him a lot to forgive her. But now his best friend that he grew up with is now his dad. Like, it's just crazy. Like, people just don't think. They just don't think. I can't even think about being with someone that is my child's age. Exactly. But I don't know if some of you guys have heard of this story. It's just something that I felt like, get ready, put your seatbelts on, because it's gonna be a bumpy ride on this roller coaster here. So it's pretty crazy, and I just wanted to hang out with you guys and talk about it and get you guys' opinion about it. So I'm not saying that I'm going to continue talking about this. I may not. Just depends on what happens. Shout out to the Chesme channel, though. I appreciate Chesme Report. I appreciate being able to get some of his content because he's been keeping such great track on this story to a point where every little detail of the story he's been covering. So I appreciate that. I don't agree with everything that he says, but I do agree with him on this topic. So, hey, Molly, it's good to see you. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Opal Mama. Hey, 9 to 5. But this is a crazy story, and if anything changes or something happens, I will keep you guys updated. How about that? I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on with it, and you guys, everything that I talked about today, every channel will be in the description below. My step-grandmother is the same age as my oldest uncle. There was a 25-year age difference between her and my late grandpa. Wow. All I can say is that there's nothing wrong. Like, Cher is with younger, but the fact that she was with her daughter's girlfriend is what makes it really bad. And I do feel like at her age, it's very, very predatory in my opinion. I think that there's just something not right with being with your daughter's girlfriend. It's just not right. The fact that your daughter was just with someone, intimate with someone that you're now intimate with, and this is your daughter, it's wrong. Like, there's just no way around it. I can't. Yes, anybody that you guys want me to cover, you can send me an email. And this was a really good story, though. And like I said, I'll keep you guys posted on whatever's going on. And I love you guys. I think you guys are amazing. Thank you for hanging out with me on this Saturday night. I appreciate every one of you. I didn't think there would be hardly anybody in here, so I appreciate you guys. Welcome to all the new members. I think we got 2, so thank you so much. And thank you to my amazing mods. You guys are always, always awesome. And I love y'all. Make sure you subscribe before you leave if you haven't already, if you're new here. And also, this is a very tough story to explain. So to all replay watchers, make sure you pay attention to the specifics, because it's very hard to explain, but once you get it, you get it. And I'm sure most people have heard of this story. And if you haven't, get ready. So I love you guys so much. I will see you guys probably tomorrow, if not Monday. And remember, thank you, Justin. And always remember how beautiful you are, how amazing you are. And also, I will be live earlier starting Monday. I will try my best to be live late sometimes for the insomniacs, including myself, but my kids start school Monday, so probably like around 9 or 10. But Monday, we'll be back to covering KJ, because I have something to say about her that's pissing me off. But that's Monday. So I love you guys. Have an amazing night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you for the super chats too. All right? Deuces. Love y'all. Have an amazing night. Get some sleep. If there's somebody that you want me to do commentary on next, send me an email. My email's in the description. Deuces.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so free.